time. Jump and pose. Jump and pose. Come on now, why don't you follow my words? Because we're almost done. I'll make it easier first. I wanna see if you wanna see what it means to be the man with a master plan. Are you the man now? Here we go now. Kick, punch, block. Kick, punch, block. Chop, kick, block. Chop, kick, block. Block, duck, and kick it. Block, turn, kick. Block, duck, punch. Block, duck, punch. Duck, duck, turn. Duck, duck, turn. Jump, kick, chop. Jump, kick, chop. And punch, punch, punch. Punch, punch, punch. Achoo. That's it for today. Good job, Parappa. You can go on to the next stage now.
Yahoo! All right.
just did that last week, and that's probably why people got streak killed. So I apologize, streakers. But I streamed King Kong 2 at night only for like 40 minutes. Even less actually, because like part of that was still like the intro thing. And I ended up getting the sub 3, and then I just was like, well, I don't have anything else to do. Like, bye. So it was an extremely short stream. But maybe again, that's why people ended up getting some of their streaks, like Wander. I think he was a streak casualty. What's up, Zero from way before, and Jedi, and Ant Foolish. You guys are still here. What's up, Dana? And Alex. What's up, Steve? Yeah, I wasn't 100% sure if I wanted to stream today. Obviously, streaming like 36 hours was a lot. But I slept, I think, almost like 9 straight hours, so we're alright. What's up, Alicon? What's up, Jedi? And Slugnacious, hello. Thank you for spamming all the redeems. What's up, Aaron? Premier. Savempa, thank you. Yeah, I really hope people check out, you know, like some of the runners and stuff. Like the NES community is really good. So I've always liked holding those events. It's been a while since we held specifically that one, where it was like just NES shit. But I liked it. What's up, Zoma and Alicat? Chainsaw Bear, hello. Hey Gatto, I'm glad that you enjoyed it. Why am I doing this? And you just end the stream. Before I actually went full time, before I had like an actual schedule, I would sometimes stream, you know, as like a random hobby for as little as like 38 minutes, I think was the least one. Alright, Pyramid Builder, Alicon. Oh, 100% I'll get excited over that. What's up, Wander? Congratulations on building that pyramid. You know, I did, and what's up, Nadia? I did do Bucky. It was a very tired, like hard mode Bucky, but it was mainly filler. I didn't want to technically do Bucky for the event yesterday, and I tried to get like that last spot filled, because the only 2 runs that I wanted to...
Hi mate, I'm Stuart Skipper. The hockey god Lucha Jim is entered.
What's up, Luca?
Today I will let in 640...
The only 2 games that I wanted to submit for NES Day was Roger Rabbit and Mega Man 1. But then I put myself in for Bucky because I was trying to fill specifically like a half an hour on Sunday to make the schedule a little bit later for Wampy and then Grumpy Dad TV, because they're kind of like really late nighttime evening streamers. So I put myself in for Bucky to fill that, and I came back to Bucky, and I always think like, man, like I really want to return to this game. Like hard mode is such a good run, or just Bucky in general is like such a good run. He managed to one-shot it. Crazy ass Joey, like he managed to one-shot it. What's up, Trebus? But yeah, he did really good actually. Yeah, like I've watched Joey so much randomly at night doing like editing and shit, and I don't think I've ever been around as much as I've watched Joey to see him finish a run. Like it's always resetting. But to be fair, he did do, I guess, like the old record strats. So he did mention that when he was going through whatever like new record strats. It's like he even said when he was running, he's tried like 1,000 times so far, and it's like he resets in the first few minutes. So. What's up, Sepulture? What's up, Bones? Sometimes feel like, yes, I'm gonna stream finally. Then not long into stream, you just question everything. Why do I do it? Then you lose motivation. It's tough when you're newer. Like, I think it's actually, okay, here's my random take, right? I don't know if it's right or wrong. I think it's actually harder as a new streamer when you have just one viewer compared to no viewers. And my logic behind that is if you have one viewer there, they kind of hold you hostage sometimes with whatever they want to talk about. And if you say, hey, like sometimes the one person is like, let's just talk about weird shit. And you're just like, well, I guess, like, I don't really have a choice. Like once you start having a community, then I think it's a lot It's a lot easier, obviously, when it comes to streaming, and everybody can kind of like talk to each other. But when you have 0 viewers, at least you don't get held hostage in weird conversations. I don't know. It goes kind of both ways there. What's up, Epic? Yeah, schedule is like the single greatest thing that would help Premier. Dude, Vegas, they're gonna win. Either Vegas or Colorado. Like, it's always Vegas or Colorado right now. I have trauma from the one viewer way back when. Yeah, maybe. You know what though? Actually, not really Chainsaw, because if you think about it, right? There are some people, there's actually one guy that I know, and I don't really like his stream, right? But like, he's like super pro gun, and he's super pro everything, and he's like, yeah, hell yeah, free speech. And it's like, yeah, okay, fine. You know, like if you want to take that directive, I'm okay with that. You know, I'm not necessarily saying like that's wrong in particular, but it does create a subset of people that will visit your stream. So for every one person that also is like, hell yeah, freedom, there's gonna be 9 people that skip out on your stream and be like, no, fuck no, man, this is like an insane spot. So like, sure, you're gonna eventually collect a bunch of people that kind of think the same as you, but at the end of the day, you're gonna alienate tons of people that are like, man, this is just too radical. Like, fucking Twitch is for video games, I'm sorry. In 2026, man, like, I just want to play video games on Twitch. That's it. And sometimes, you know, conversations go wherever, but like, it's a video game website. Like, I like to use it for video games. Like, this whole everything else but video games, it's like, alright, man. I don't know if that's for me, but let's talk about feet. What's up, Maddie? So, yeah, and I think so too, Preview, right? Like, I think there's a time and a place for everything, because it's not like everything is off the table here, of course, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a fan about that, but I'm sure aren't acting like it. But yeah, anyway, we'll start off here. We're gonna say, Chainsaw Bear, go follow this guy. He committed. He literally said he's gonna stream Bucky. He's gonna run Bucky. He's doing it. So when he streams this weekend and it's Bucky, go check it out. More people need to speedrun Bucky. If he lied to your face and you go there this weekend and he's not streaming Bucky, say you are a liar and unfollow him. But until then, please go check him out. More people need to do the speedrunning Bucky thing. You're gonna stream Donkey Kong Jr. map. Absolutely, hold them accountable. Be like, you know what, Chainsaw Bear? Tired of your shit. Doesn't matter if it's Rusty. Like, the amounts of people that run Bucky are so few, man. Like, it's such a good run, and like, nobody runs it. So. Horza. No, Horza's nickname is the Leg Breaker, so don't worry. Horza will hold you accountable. I don't really know you, but you're a liar and a bad person. Well, whatever. We're gonna keep Chainsaw Bear and stuff, right? I think it's just like certain stigma. Like NES runs, like, oh my god, like how dare they be longer than 20 minutes. But I really do feel Bucky's a weird one because like it's paced really well. But this will be my 10th year, but technically there's 2 answers there. So at that point, it'll technically be my 10th year this September 1st, but I only started streaming full time these last like 2.5 years. The last like almost 8 years before that, it was just like a random hobby interest. I had no schedule. I was constantly saying, actually, I'd stream sometimes as little as like 38 minutes. It was like whenever I felt like it. So if you want to talk about full time, it's been about 2.5 years. If you want to talk forever, it's been about 10. Yeah, no. I ended up getting partnered in March 18th of 2024, and I started streaming full-time. Well, full-time hours, I should say. It's like technically part-time still. So I stream 5 hours a day. I started streaming 5 hours a day on November 14th, 2023. So specifically those dates. On November 14th, 2023, I started streaming 5 hours. And I kept the schedule for the most part, Monday through Friday. And I got partnered on March 18th of 2024. I maintained the same schedule until the present day, and then everything that came before November 14th, 2023, going all the way back to September 1st, 2016, was the first time that I streamed. It was completely random. I just streamed whenever I felt like it. It was, again, random hobby interest, so there was no real schedule or really any kind of dedicated hours or anything like that. Yeah, I actually had a Twitch account even before 10 years ago, when it was still like Justin TV. You can see, I never used it. I think I've used it one time, but this was the account that I had before, and I think it was from 2011. And the only reason that I don't use that account is, first of all, it's named like that. But second of all, it was so long ago you couldn't change your name. So in 2016, I wanted to create this name. And yeah, that was technically my first Twitch account, which I think was from 2011, but I just used it back then to like watch Evo. What's up, Mike? Appreciate the GL. Mike, thank you sincerely. I can't tell for the most part if people share notifications, and I might have missed any notification that you maybe did share because of the event over the weekend. But you can sort of tell in dashboard, because like when you log in, it shows you your most 3 recent subscribers, but it's actually a lie. So it'll say like, here's your first or your most recent subscribers, but it's not actually the last 3 people that subscribed. They go by tier, and I guess the last 3 people that subscribed. So basically, if you're on my subscriber list right now in dashboard, you're tier 3. Like there's been many people during the Partner Plus thing that did the tier 3 thing. So thank you for your random tier 3 subscription. That helped push this whole stupid PP grind thing over the edge. But if I probably missed that throughout the weekend if you did share it. But I don't take that shit for granted, so thank you, even if it's for 1 month or whatever it was. It's oddly stressful having to maintain metrics that you can't control for 3 months in a row, so I'm glad that it's over and done with. No man, I am 40. I just aged really well. I actually have aged very well. Mainly it was Evo. Yeah, it was mainly just Evo. That's all I used Twitch for back then. I would watch like the Evo. If you're probably most people are familiar with it, but if you're not, Evo is like biggest fighting game tournament. So even as far back as 2011, I watched Evo, and then slowly that turned into GDQ. I would watch like the old GDQs and stuff like that. But I didn't have any interaction. I just literally had an account to watch Evo. That was it. I never did anything else. What's up, Anthony? And you're welcome, Mike. See, I never watched Tekken. I know who he is, but I was never a big fan of Tekken. It was all Street Fighter for me. Marvel vs. Capcom. Most Capcom games for the most part, but King of Fighters 2 as well. King of Fighters is like a godly franchise to me. Yeah, in 2016, I decided to stream. I had a few games that I wanted to go through. I actually had like 10 games. So I had like Tailspin on there, Batman. I can actually tell you it, because it would be here if I open it. I think I put it here, right? Yes. So I have like a wicked old, at this point it's like partially out of date spreadsheet, because I started kind of like putting stuff on YouTube. But if you go here, you can see anyway. those are the first 10 games that I streamed on Twitch. And I streamed Batman the video game, technically the 2nd of September. You can see it was Batman the video game, Monsters in My Pocket, Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers, Tailspin, Super Dodgeball, Bucky O'Hare, Little Samson, Log Guns, Disney Aladdin, Super Bomberman. And I had like a little list of games that I wanted to beat, and I just decided to stream them. There was nobody here until Tailspin. And then even then, I don't know if I would count the one person that was here because he's like a real life friend. So I don't even know when people like started showing up originally. But yeah, I had like just a small list of games I wanted to play. So I always thought about going back, but I learned some of these games, so it would be kind of a weird thing. But I did go back to Monsters in My Pocket. And you can see it's out of date because it says like this Chip 'n Dale time is 9:52, but my PB is now like sub 9:50. So. Everyone speedrun Marvel. Oh, sorry, Mega Man 2. Yeah, Capcom versus SNK 2. I really want to try that out. That's one game that I haven't played. Oh, you love Tekken. But yeah, I really want to try out Capcom versus SNK 2. That's one game that I've always thought looked amazing, but I never actually played myself. Yeah, it was 2016, 10 years ago. It's crazy. Yeah, I always tried to like play things that, you know, were appealing to me, which I don't know if it's broadly appealing to other people, but we'll see, I guess, over time. Twitch is dumb. You did sub like Wednesday or something that had an ongoing gift sub, and that one ended on Saturday. Yeah, it's actually cool to see like all the little fat ducks and stuff. But yeah, no, sincerely, thank you, Mike. I do appreciate that. And thank you to everybody else that just like randomly subscribed and stuff. As I said, like it's not, like it's a weird thing. Like it's like I'm not a person that I would say is like affected by anxiety or anything like that, because I'm not. But having to maintain something for 3 months when you have absolutely no control of it is where I don't do good as an individual. Like, I'm not a very strong person there. Like, I think if it was like 100% in my control and I could dictate everything and I could control everything, like no problem, right? Because at that point, like it's up to me and I could balance everything. But like when you have zero control whatsoever, and I kind of wrote about that in the Discord. Like at one point it was like 98 out of 100, and I'm like, well, man, what the fuck? Like it's still not guaranteed. Like it's probably going to get hit by the end of the month. But the fact that it can sit there at 98 out of 100 and there's still no guarantee is insane. I do not know who the main man Sui is. I've never run into them before. It's one of your favorites. Is it on like a modern platform? Did it get released somewhere? What's up, Aiden? What's up, Ant? I did sorta. So in 2019, like I've mentioned that before, like that was like probably the shittiest year I'll ever experience in my entire life until I'm dead. Like there's no comparison. I did try to join like a Big 20 thing, but because 2019 was just so catastrophically bad, I had to withdraw. But I think it was either 2019 or 2020, because I still wasn't kind of recovered at that point, that I tried to enter like one of these Big 20 things. And I did learn Gargoyle's Quest 2 before withdrawing, because Kat and I thought about joining the Big 20. We learned like 4 games and Gargoyle's Quest 2 is one of them. And I still might have a video uploaded on YouTube that's unlisted that I think I beat it in like 29 minutes or something. So I learned it fairly decently. But it was the Japanese version, so I have no idea what happens in the story. And I don't know if that counts as playing it. But I at least learned the Japanese, I guess, like speedrun. But I have no idea what happens in the story, and I've never played another Gargoyle's Quest game other than that. Hopefully this week. I wanted to really upload it, I think by the end of this month, no matter what. But hopefully in a couple of days. Because I really wanted to upload it, so like going into June, like I wanted to upload it before this event, but it's just, there was not enough time. I couldn't do it. I quite literally ran out of time. But What's up, Kudo? You love watching bad games as you're here for Chrono Trigger. Oh, well, we have what's up, Paladin? No, I beat this one like 3 or 4 times before, but the ending that I want to try to get, I've never seen, so I guess it's blind in that aspect. I am. I got a cease and desist after your runs yesterday at Epic, and I'm currently being sued. So thank you for showcasing all of those bootleg Donkey Kong games. Good morning, Kudo. How you doing, Paladin? Right, we did that last time too. Serves them right. Without weapons, they're powerless. What shall we do, Chode? Let's think of a plan, Beppis. Maybe we do have toxic. I don't remember. I see. Keep the guard off guard. Total systems overload. Irreparable. Please help. What's wrong? Seems we have succeeded. Is it actually 11? What's up, Jin? Oh, well, whatever. The day before. They actually had an okay skit. I think it was on Saturday Night Live of, what do you call it? Mario that I saw recommended to me by like the YouTube algorithm. Hey, you! I like how they just stand there. Yeah, that's pretty good. Thank you, man. Oh, that's fine. I never noticed that either, actually. But it was a while. Yeah, we got our money back. That's gonna help. But it's been a while since we held that in particular, so it's always kind of funny, like holding the NES specific one, because there is problems with that one in terms of like scheduling and stuff. Like at one point we were minus 44 minutes ahead. I was like, oh my god. So, oh yeah, no, it was very good. I like that one. He submitted that like almost the first day we had submissions. He's like, here you go. But I thought it was a pretty funny idea. It is a bikini babe with... No, she doesn't have a whip. She uses her fists. She's iron knuckling everything. But I like how he pulled it off. I like how he actually succeeded. What's up, Frem? Yeah, all 3 days, we averaged about 180 people, which is higher than it normally was. The first day, it was like 250 that it peaked at. No, sorry, 230. On Saturday, it was 250. And then on Sunday, it was 198. So basically about 200 people each time, which is also pretty good to see. What's up, Tamazilla? I would probably agree with that. She is always in my main party. I think I really like her as a character. Well, maybe not as a character, as like a DPS person. She's good at wrecking shit. As a character, she doesn't really go super deep or anything. She's like a series of grunts and stuff. But... yeah, I think endgame, I'll have to use her. Chode's equipment back. See, it's funny, I never really played, like I beat this as I said like 3 or 4 times or whatever, right? I never really used the robot before. But I have used Ayla a lot. So like Ayla is usually in my like main team for sure. Dude, I don't know what Square Enix liked back then about Vent. Like, this was also in Secret of Evermore. So, they sure liked the Vent shit. Like, I don't know why anybody thinks, like, this is cool. But at least this one, I don't think there's any secret passages or anything, right? Like, you can kind of see, like, through illumination, okay, I can go, like, northeast, southwest. At least Secret of Mana, or sorry, Secret of Evermore, you couldn't do that. Oh man, I had Secret of Evermore as a kid growing up. I always liked it. I actually went back and I played it, I don't know, a few months ago. And I mostly still like it. I didn't realize like how crazy it was when it came to, like everything is a maze between everything. Penis is dead. He was killed. There was a pretty big plot thing that happened where he got killed. But that's actually, again, like, please don't spoil it or whatever. That's one of the main kind of like endings that I've never done before. So in this game, he dies, but if you keep progressing with the game, you kind of like naturally revive him. And that's the one ending that I've never got before, is keeping him dead. So he's unfortunately going to stay dead. We're not going to revive him, and I'm extremely curious what happens there. Because the few times that I beat the game, he's always been in my main party, right? What's up, Duke?
Thank you, Bitwizard, for the raid today. Welcome 151 viewers to my channel.
Hello, David. Fancy seeing you here. What's up, Bit? What's up, Claire Must Kill? What's up, Cube89? The Retro Scott, welcome in. Yeah, it's like kind of actually perfectly aligned with the weird siren. But how you doing, Bit? Welcome on in, Duke. Welcome on in, Raiders. We're going through Chrono Trigger. Usually I speedrun stuff. We actually just held over the weekend a 36-hour speedrun marathon of all NES games. It was like kind of like a community event where everybody was running NES stuff. So usually we do speedrunning here, but prior to that event this weekend, we were going through Chrono Trigger. So, but how'd your stream go, Bit? And please go follow Bitwizard. Amazingly good streamer. I keep saying this, just click the fucking button. You know what? If I was in a bank, right, and the bank got robbed, and I had to point to somebody in that bank to take the fall for me, to avoid accountability myself for robbing the bank, it would be Bitwizard. But no, he's the homie, and I think what I was trying to say, you know, if we were in like a burning building together or something like that, I think he would probably save me. So he's a good dude. Look, just focus on the last part, right?
Hey, I can annoy again. David's got la la la. La 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 la
Thank you, Dana.
They've been cut la 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 la.
Oh, man,
la,
imagine
la,
saying-
la 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 la. Dave, your event was great.
Thank you.
They've been cut la 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 la
So,
la.
we're
la,
missing
la 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 la
other shit,
la
apparently.
la la la.
How'd your stream go, Bit?
They've been cut la 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 la.
I mean,
really
maybe.
enjoyed what I could watch. They've been cut la 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 la. They've been cut la 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 la. We really should have had more Godzilla. They've been cut la 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 la.
Yeah, somebody ran, Wampy ran Godzilla yesterday, right at the very end. He actually did a really good job too. He's a self-professed, not really a speedrunner, but he submitted Godzilla on the NES. And I found his commentary to be really good. Like, he did a good job in explaining everything, and I think showcasing everything. But it was very much... You know, you're playing Parasite Eve, right? I saw, I think, on the notification when you went live. That's actually always a game that I've wanted to go through as well. Oh, this is where we started. I don't know shit about Godzilla. That's the amazing... I've never seen the movies, I've never played the game. There's actually a lot of people that come in here and they're like, yeah, you should play Godzilla. And I'm like, yeah. I'll get on that, man. That's something I'll do. Enjoy the old man's sleep. Godzilla goes into space. I should play Godzilla. I don't know about that. Yeah, there's a lot of like Godzilla lore that he was dropping. So. Hey, what's up, Raka? Another Godzilla that is from space called Space Godzilla. What's up, Natalie? Appreciate the GL. Natalie, are you streaming today? Can we like twist your arm into streaming today at some point? Where the fuck am I? Apparently we're fighting this thing. Wait, I need to open up a random window. Yeah, you should go. Good. I was gonna write that. Go follow Natalie. She is a random moderator here. She's a really good moderator, actually. But no, go follow her. She does like Metal Gear. Recently, anyway. But usually speedrun stuff like Star Tropics. Sometimes gets roped into bad decisions like Home Alone 2. But she's a really good person. I like Natalie a lot. So you should go check her out. A VTuber model inspired by Godzilla. Okay, maybe then. Yeah. It's the beaming, man. Yeah, go check out Natalie. We're a fan of Natalie. Yeah, she actually submitted that, right, for ESA. I'm not making that up. Or am I making it up? I can't remember if he submitted that to ESA, but she learned it originally, so. But I'm pretty sure she submitted it. And regardless, she's a good person. So, you should go check her.
Elusive Anadia says, I would like to ask everyone to observe a minute of silence in memory of Penis. May he rest in piss Davin Fat Feels Yossi Man.
Yeah. Thank you, Nadia. Technically, it's true. Am I fucking done here? We have items back, other items back, and money. So I think we can just leave, right? Like, we have all of our shit now. What else is here? Congratulations, Dana. Appreciate that. You did submit it, okay. I knew what I thought. I wasn't lying anyway. Oh, Chode got stronger. Chode did get stronger. Yeah, no, it was a really good event. I like how most of the mods that were here ended up unlocking that, like, fat duck badge thing. I can see on, like, the mod view, there's quite a few mods that have either the other DuckTales badge or, like, the fat duck. And it slowly replaced, like, my mod thing. Where it's like, there's just, like, an army of, like, fat ducks here. So I think it's kind of funny. Yeah, fat ducks represent. I think that's actually a decent little feature that Twitch added. But I do think it's funny that you can just see, like, the fat ducks. It's technically no ham, that's true. But there you go. Thank you, Natalie. Joe doesn't skip Kegels. Nobody should, you know? Kegels are important. Okay, where the fuck am I, man?
Terrorista is terrorist.
Thank you, Italian TTS lady. Saint Slayer Spear of Sacrilege. A lot of alliteration there. Interesting, I've never heard of that game before. So I think it was up on, like, the other ladder, right? There was, like, a ladder and, like, this one to the roof. Or not the roof, but, like, the outer spot. No, it just went into the fucking vent. We just literally went in a giant circle. You also go to the vent. We're just gonna live, you know, the dog vent in Secret of Evermore and this vent. Like, we're gonna spend all of our lives in the vent. It's gonna be great. Yeah, sure. I'm sure you'll be popular, Premier. Yeah, thanks, Jedi. Sorry, I was kind of talking about that. Like, there are problems with that event in terms of the fact that everything is short. Like, it's really tough to make a schedule around NES games that are all like 10 minutes or less. And then everybody nails their estimates for the most part. Like, very few people go over, because at this point, you know, like, most people have a pretty good understanding of NES speedrunning and just, like, making sure that they're underestimates. Like, everybody's underestimate, and then it's getting better when it comes to Sammy to, like, switch shit. So I'm constantly saving time. Actually, speaking of, I wanted to do something with Ryan where we do like a best of at least maybe 10, I would say. So I'll message him in the next couple of days where I gave him a hard deadline. I was like, I'll do it within the next 2 weeks. We can just have like a bunch of Batman races, like first to 10 or something, or like best of 10. Because I would really like to race Batman more than like once a fucking year. But I have to figure out like who wants to do commentary for a lot of Batman races. Why am I using tonics? Gin and tonic. Hey man, if you want to like de-rust your old Batman, well, I guess it'd be pretty bad. Like we could probably die multiple times and game over, but I would still love to see you come back to it. You were the person, actually, Kudo was one of the main people that I learned Batman from inadvertently. Because he used to have like a 1031 or something, but like specifically he had Batman PB that there was, what do you call it? He used like a bunch of double dirks and stuff, and I used his run to originally learn. I don't think I would mind that one. What's up next year? Like I always thought Amagon was a cool looking game because it's like kind of like Muscle Man Contra without. Like I watched, I think it was Stone Clive run that a long time ago. But I've actually organized, I think, like 4 Chase for the Records now, but I did that through Speed Gaming. We did one for Batman, we did one for Waldo, we did one for, I don't remember the other ones, I think it was actually 2 for Batman, Waldo, so maybe it was only 3. Take you 4 hours. I mean, maybe. Kat did that one time. It wasn't for NES Day, but she did submit like 50 for Wario's Woods. Yeah, I did that one time too as well, where I did like 30 Batman runs back to back. I like the idea of that too. I really like the idea, like, one thing that I might consider as like a side project, but I need to understand like how that works, is on the subathon shit, right? There was the original Contra. So I like the stupidity of the Contra boards where they have like 10 loops in a row. I don't know how difficult, like if it's just beating the game 10 times, that doesn't really appeal to me. But if the game gets harder, you know, like every single time, that does actually appeal to me. And I would not mind going through like 10 loops of Contra as the game gets progressively harder to see if I could finish that and post some kind of weird time on that. Hey, it respawned. That's funny. It might, because I know TMR tried to do something crazy like that, and he did do that. What's up, Loki? Where he beat the game like 256 times and he rolled it back down to 0. And the belief was at the time that it gets like progressively harder and harder, but it didn't end up being that way. So a lot of the loops were the same, and it caps out at some point, but it's supposed to get harder and harder, and then it just like hard caps. So if I remember correctly, there was like 100 loops that were like basically the same or more, because the difficulty capped at that point, but it didn't get like so insane or anything like that. I didn't know that there was a looping mechanic in Ghosts, well, beyond the second one anyway. Why did anybody make this maze, man? What's going up here? Okay, well, we can save now that we have our ship back, I guess. It would have to be ghosts and goblins and ghouls and ghosts. So ghosts and goblins is the arcade one, right? Yeah, that's the one that Brister played like 40 times now. In his challenge, it doesn't go away. There's like 40 ports of this thing. Dude, I feel we're just living here for the rest of our lives. What's up, Shadow Fox? I'm doing really good. How about yourself? We can observe the enemy from this point. Thanks. What the fuck are you talking about, robot? Like, why did you say that there? We're supposed to go down here. What? This is where we came from. Like, why? Oh, maybe let's just tell it. What? Why would you have that dialogue there? Do you collect coins? I think that's like a pretty big difference in how you play 99 if you can continue or not. I always confuse the two. There's one, I don't know if it was, wait, because there's like two games that have like to do with firemen, right? There's kind of like two chunkier firemen, and then there's like the other game where you're like actually a fireman running around. Yes, I've played the firemen. These are like the chunky, when you're like, yeah, I've played this one. I don't know what the other fireman game is, but I haven't played the other one. Yeah, sorry, Ignition Factor. I haven't played that one. I have played the fireman though. Yeah, Ignition Factor was the other one I was thinking of. So it seems he's modifying penis. Shh. Pay close attention to what you're doing. This will be my royal heir throne. The world now belongs to me. Alright. So, how do we get down there then? Just the airship. The airship is also named Penis. Because that's just literally what chat named. I honestly forgot you have to name the airship too. Or the airship, whatever transport device. But the person that also won that raffle also named the airship Penis, and I was like, thanks, man. Just imagine if Penis was still alive. Like, Penis boards the penis. Like, we're missing out on some pretty great dialogue right now. That's alright. Dude, I have no idea where the fuck I'm supposed to go when I really don't like the vent maze thing. Like, we're just running around like an idiot. Please let me out of the vents. This is the worst part of Secret of Evermore. Like, why do we need to be trapped in a vent? Oh, maybe. Yeah, thanks! Like, please just let me leave, you know? I don't want to be living in a vent for the rest of my life. Probably, anyway. Apparently not. Sure. Whoa! How did that happen? I never knew that you could, like, get in a fight, but leave. That's kind of cool. So this is where we... Yes. So there's nothing up here. Yeah, I guess the conveyor belt, like, pushed us out of it or something. Okay, where the fuck else do we go? We have a ladder, we have a door. What's in the door? We didn't go up here. Maybe we go up here. This thing is still here. We just happened to open up every other door like 10,000 times. Not that door. Is this where we exit? Please. No, it's a fucking vent. Where else would it go? Where does this vent go then? Okay, we've been here. I set up a retro achievement account in like 2017. But that has extremely little interest to me. Mainly, especially like in a game like this where it would be like super grindy. Some I wouldn't mind doing, but yeah, I basically like never after 2017 did them again. I was never like super big on that. Oh wait, I meant to go like this actually. I've seen a lot of people, like, I think that's the problem that I have with them, is like some people go through like retro achievements, and some are like, some actually look good, like some sets look good. But the fact that sets could be developed by like anybody, some just suck and they're like super grindy. And I was watching somebody go through Final Fantasy VI, and they had to collect all of Gao's rages, and I was like, holy fucking shit, this is awful. It took him multiple hours on like 300% speed, collecting like battle after battle after battle or whatever. I was like, well, that seems not great. Like, that seems actually pretty miserable. So it's like, I don't have any interest in playing an entire game like that where you min-max the entire thing for literally no reason. And that's coming from somebody that usually does the RPG thing. When I do play an RPG where I do min-max everything for no reason, but like, I don't know. Some of it's really bad. But I guess it depends on the set if I would have interest or not in it. Well, whatever. You know what I mean for him. But yeah, some people, it's like, I don't know how that's fun. Because at that point, like, you're doing it for a completionist thing, right? Which I understand the completionist part, but you know what? I think I'm almost tempted to just be like, okay, where the fuck do I go? Like, I think I've been in every single spot here. I literally don't remember this vent area. We check every hole. Like, what are we doing? It never made you hate the game more. That's why nobody does it for Final Fantasy VI. Yeah, because at that point you're probably just like fighting over and over in the factory for level 99, right? Because you can keep going on that conveyor belt over and over and over. And what was it, 2300 AD or whatever? You know what? We're just gonna go like this. I'm gonna accept my destiny. And we're stuck here. Where the fuck is the exit? I honestly don't remember if Chrono Trigger did something shitty like hidden walls like Secret of Evermore did. Maybe not. Maybe it did. Gemcraft Games. Yeah, like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that actually, because even like everything where it's like achievements or PSN trophies and stuff, like they all have the same problem. Some sets are really good, some sets are just like, dude, it's so grindy and unnecessary. Like, as much as I like Street Fighter 4, I thought that was also like a really bad example of like how they did trophies back then, because I would have liked to have like maybe like a trophy to like beat the game on like all the difficulties and stuff like that, right? You love Fence. But it's like you have to beat it with like every character, and it's like, well, sure. And then you have to beat the trial of every character, and it's like, sure. And then there's some really tough ones, especially now in 2026, that would be like almost impossible, where you had to win like a certain amount of ranked matches in a row, which back then I was able to do. And I originally got like a platinum trophy for Street Fighter 4 when it came out. And then when Super Street Fighter 4 came out, and then Ultra Street Fighter 4 came out, I was like, dude, I'm not even gonna try anymore. Like, it's impossible. Like, you just keep adding stuff. Like, I don't want to play through the character as a con, or the game through as a con. Like, why do I want to be good with a con? Like, I really don't. So I was like, yeah, just beat the game with Hakan. And it's like, but that's not fun. Like, I don't want to use all 41 fucking characters. Sorry. Yeah, I don't think there's hidden walls. Doesn't seem to be.
Ridere, R-I-D-E-R-E, is laugh.
Oh yeah, you're a Hakan main. What's up, Ancient Slayer? I mean, to be fair, Hakan wasn't the worst one. Like, I think the only characters I really didn't like playing was Elena. Like, I didn't like her at all. I didn't like Dan, but I mean, Dan's not really supposed to be like a competitive fighter. I didn't like Hugo. I thought Hugo was a piece of shit. But everybody else was pretty good. So like, we have like one hidden wall there. Oh man, it sounds like you're a grappler. Ferte was not bad. I didn't mind Ferte. But his like weird loop, I can understand. I actually like Zangief too, or Zangief, whatever the fuck you want to call him. But yeah, I played like tier horror characters. Not even actually, like they were just like really bad characters that everybody hated. Cause like I swapped between Yoon and I swapped between Blanca and also, so there's this thing over here. Between Blanca and also Guile, and most people rage quit. Like every third match, people were rage quitting on me. And Seth, sorry. So it was pretty bad. I like Blanca. Hey, what's up, Ichi? 24 hours with every character sounds horrible. Was it just like, did you have to actively play in like a mode or something? Or could you have just left your PlayStation 3 on back then for a day at a time and unlocked stupid trophies? Because if you could set the time to infinite and go into like a battle against yourself, but that's what I mean, like it's so stupid, like why even put that there? Like it's just grinding for no reason. Street Fighter on Super Nintendo, it was kind of weird. The original Street Fighter 2 was pretty bad, but I think they tried though, right? Because it was obviously like an arcade port, and I think Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo was actually quite good. But yeah, Blanca was always a piece of shit there as well. Yeah, he probably didn't fit very well. At least I can't imagine him. Wait. Oh. My water was...
Thank you, Pumpkin Pie Man, for the raid today. Welcome 17 viewers to my channel.
What's up, Pumpkin Pie Man? Sure hope you like vents. What's up, Tails? Yeah, we're just living in the vent right now. I'm not even sure. Ventrilla. Hey, what's up, Dave? Well, I feel like we walked through like all of these doors, so I'm not even sure, man. How'd your stream go? And welcome on in, Raiders. We're just literally stuck in a vent. What is your life for allure? I've never heard of that one. Oh, not even an L, sorry. Air? So this went to the vent. Oh, StarCraft. Yeah, I really need to play StarCraft at some point. Like, back then it was Diablo or StarCraft, and I ended up picking Diablo, so... So this leads us, like, nowhere. Wow. Oh. What's going on? It's a massive energy reaction. What, dude? Why would that not trigger before? Whatever. Actually, I should be smart. Because now you're gonna do this stupid shit. Oh, maybe not actually. Okay. Or just count down. Yeah, we'll just allow we'll just literally let him count down the entire time. She doesn't have anything. You cheated because you were bad. I didn't even see in all that if I stole anything. I wonder how many people that would like actually enrage if I went through StarCraft for the first time but I picked StarCraft 64. Like I imagine a lot of people would get pissed off by that. But I've wanted to try oops shit, I mean do that. I also wanted to try not World of Warcraft, but like the Warcraft one. I always thought that looked like a really cool game too. But like any kind of like real-time strategy, I just never really played back then. You might as well case the robot too. Yeah, Pumpkin Pie Man. Going through every N64 game. Did I like loop this guy? I never knew that if you throw him, he has like this message saying that. Cho, don't give up! Wahaha. It's complete. I've done it. Yeah, you should go check out Pumpkin Pie Man. Oh, thank you. I didn't see it before. See these beautiful wings? Now this is a king's throne. I'll now name it the Arrow Dalton Imperial. And they're gonna be my first victims. Arrow Dalton Imperial engage. No, 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 no! Stop the music. Oh man, fourth wall breaking. Ha, there we go. Ready for takeoff. Hey, what's up, Tiki? The Arrow Dalton Imperial. We have liftoff. Houston. That's penises. It's flying. It's not penis. It's the Arrow Dalton Imperial. Wahaha! You are excessive baggage. Make like the wind and blow out of here. What's up, Chex? Appreciate the GL. Waha! You are like insects to me. You must retrieve penis. It's all your fault, penis. Give back, penis. Oh god. This is such a cursed dialogue when chat named everything. You! I'm sure glad that we were not able to heal between. I can't rock through you, can I? Oh, I can. Okay. What's up, Zophar? Don't do the fucking Iron Ball thing, man. Nobody likes that. Yeah, I had to fall off of the wing. Like, I was up here 3 times. But I had to fall off of the wing, so... What's up, Light? I'm doing really good so far. We had a really good weekend streaming all the NES marathon stuff. What's up, Kazus? Oh wow, he's dead already. Okay. I didn't get a chance to steal from him. Success! Penis, okay? More importantly, did he change the controls? These instruments are unfamiliar. Chode! Hit the Y button, quick. Oh, not now. No, chat named all of these characters so far. I didn't do shit. Then try the X button. I feel it was like foreshadowing into the Pokemon playthrough at some point. Yeah! Justice! Dalton got what he deserved. Whoa! The ship can fly. I should have linked my CPU. Penis in good shape. Penis become bird. We were lucky if we had pressed the wrong control devices. Penis! If penis is intact, I'm sure that penis is too. Penis strong! Penis won't die. This is so bad. Oh, alright. That was dialogue. Penis gotta be somewhere. I found him. I'll find him, rather. Okay. Alright. Well, that was...
Danoth89 says, Dave and Cat feels Yossi Man.
Thank you, Dana. Okay. So I've actually never done this before either. But you know what though? This is only for... So we're just gonna keep that, I think. It's pretty good. So, it's you. Magus! Behold, everything's at the bottom of the sea. Gone is the magical kingdom of Zeal and all the dreams and ambitions of its people. I once lived there, but I was another person then. A dimensional warp. This power is beyond human control. No! We'll be dragged into the warp. Shala! No, Janus. I really like how Andrew said Janus. No, Janice, stay away. What? Yeah, Janus. It's a time gate. No! Yeah, exactly. Shala! We didn't do anything. Janice! What's up, Trash? I never evolved past like the 13-year-old mindset sometimes. But I just love like the stupidity of all of this for the dialogue. This is, hey, nothing here. This must be the end of time. So, thou art that filthy urchin! Ever since Lavos' time portal stranded me in the Middle Ages, I have waited to even the score. You interrupted me just when I had summoned Lavos to my castle. How ironic that having been drawn into yet another portal, I would end up in this age. Being from the future, my knowledge of the past enabled me to convince the queen that I was a mighty oracle. But no history book could have prepared me for what happened here. Unimaginable is the power of Lavos. Anyone who dares to oppose it meets certain doom. You know what? Chrono Trigger just isn't the same when you're not saying penis every 3 seconds. Like, there we go. At this rate, you two will meet an hideous fate. Just like that poor fool penis. You dare insult him? He's history. Play with fire and you get burned. Magus, hold thy tongue! You wish to fight me? Yes. I'm sorry, guys. Stand back! I never imagined that we would settle our score in this dusty old era. Come, let us finish this charade. How you doing, Trash? Charade, rather. Sorry, not charade. So I've never technically killed Magus. Every playthrough that I've ever played through this game, we obviously keep Magus.
Denok89 says, Dave and Cat feels Yossi man.
Keep being sad, Dana. Yeah, you have the option. But I mean, I think you have the option no matter what. But specifically with Frog, it turns into a 1-on-1, I think. Everybody else, it's like, is it 3-on-3? Or like 3-on-1? But I've never done the frog thing, and I've also never killed Magus. So the ending that I want to try to get is killing Magus and killing Chrono. So unfortunately Magus dies here too. But I've never done that in a playthrough. So I've never seen what happens if you kill Frog with Magus, and I've never killed Magus in general. Is that different? Like if you kill Magus with a party of 3 compared to 1? No, because I did that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 3-on-1 if you're not Frog. And then Frog, it just becomes 1-on-1. What's up, Kuro? Man, I wonder how many people saw... Yeah, it does. He goes from like 4,000 plus health or whatever down to like what? Like 400, 500. So I don't know if he could like double hit me like that, see? Because I need at least 280 then ish. So I guess I need to heal as soon as I'm at like 300 or so. Otherwise he could like double into me and that's it. Yeah, I think he comes with like lightning 2, fire 2, and ice 2, right? Piece of shit. You just die. We're gonna let it hit me one more time. I don't know why I keep going up twice on the menu either. Yeah, I do think that's kind of cool that they did it that way. Like, he's only using spells that he actually knows if you recruit him. But... I think having the hero medal and the Masamune was probably the right call. See, now are we dead? Did he double into me in time? Did he double into me in time? I think he might have done it. That's close. You know what, we'll double heal. Oh, 594, okay. Yeah! It was kinda lucky. I'll take it though. I would really like if Frog got more criticals. Like the 420 plus that he's doing. Are you saying somebody that runs 22.5 minutes of ads on the front page is greedy? Yeah, I suppose, you know, but I would still like more criticals, especially now, where I'm waiting like 3 turns, basically. Like, I'm basically forced to heal here. 75? It's gonna keep sliding. It's like Ancient Cave, the 80% chance of instant death is like usually 5% when it matters the most. Alright, there you go. He is really fast. I wonder if he has more health when you're versing him solo compared to not solo. Are you actually doing math per hit? It's kind of wild. There we go. Thank you, he's dead. So I've never seen what happens here when he dies. Sirith, I have avenged thee. Does he actually die? Does he do like the Cartu thing where he falls off a cliff? Defeat me and you will break the curse on glands. If you want to bring penis back, to find Gasper, the guru of time. No, he's gone. You don't actually kill him. Man, I thought we were just like straight up killing the bastard. But no, ooh, I don't know what this is. What the fuck is amulet? Or maybe he is dead. Protect status. Well, Magus is an amulet now. Alright, we're gonna hard commit. Is it? Dead! He's dead! We're doing it. Greed is right. Greed works. Sorry, Wookie. If it makes you feel better in my previous file, I've always had them, but I've never done this before, so... We have... Okay, let's check this for a second. So this is it. So we're gonna keep Chrono dead. And Magus is dead. So our final party... I want these two for sure. Like Robo and Ayla. I think it's gonna be these three. I'm sorry, Frog enjoyers in chat. I really don't like Frog. I really don't. Like, but I think at least we have like AoE healing. She has healing still. Blue Piccolo is dead. Yeah, I don't know. I actually don't know. I've never killed Magus, and I've never seen any ending that involved Magus being dead, so I'm not exactly sure what happens to the curse either. What's that? The penis's space-time compass has gone haywire. That makes no sense. What's... Alright. Classic space-time compass and penis going nuts. Don't like Star Trek, don't like Star Wars, don't like Frog. Everything you personally enjoy, Dana. I dislike it. I think they're calling us. It's enormous. I'm picking up a tremendous amount of spiritual power. Me hate, chode not like boat. Okay, so this also changes some shit because it's not like we need like the rainbow sword anymore. Ah, but that means we have shit here too. Yeah, the Black Omen has a really good track. So I'm kind of concerned. We can... Okay, I think this is our plan.
Joey Mittens gifted 5 subs to everyone. Huge thank you, Joey Mittens.
What's up, Joey? Appreciate that very much, man. Out of absolutely nowhere. Please go follow Joey too. Like, he did such a good job yesterday. But he's a freaking god at Deadly Towers. Yeah, maybe that's what Joey did. It was 100% because Magus is dead. Who enters here unbidden? Oh, welcome home, R665, or should I say Prometheus! You dare to defile this place with humans! I haven't seen them in ages. Let me welcome them. Come closer. Let's just see what you can do. Alright, I apologize. If anybody wants to go away for the next, like, hour, like, this is... Yeah, refund. We did kill Magus. So we're gonna go like this. We're gonna say heal beam. Shock was AoE, right? Oh, heal beam is shit. Oh, maybe we do want Frog then. Actually, no, it's fine. We'll just reverse that. So, whatever, just do some shit. You can do cat attack for now. So, I wanted this thing. So, yeah, we'll just, whatever. Yeah, I never did either. I was extremely curious in that ending, because I've never kept Chrono dead, which I will do. And I've also never killed Magus, so I wanted to see what the ending was with both of them. Way back in 1995, man. Yeah, every single time I've always kept like the same characters alive for the most part, so. Yes, I always time the playthroughs, so it's been 15 hours of Chrono Trigger. Or if you want to look at it that way, 15 hours of me shedding out penis. Like, one of the two. But so I mean, like, he cannot die here. Oh man, she's dead. Oh, she survived. Well, she's gonna fucking die. There's no way that somehow this opens up. Maybe we can lap this. Oh, we got away with that. Nice. Man, I've seen like 3 endings, so I haven't really seen many. And probably, what's up, Squaff? So it's probably worth healing as her. I'll just heal her. You know what? That's what we'll do. I will shock with you. Chode can kiss herself. And then Nads can heal herself. But like, there's no reason to be using anything else. And then the other guy can't die, because if they use like the shock attack or whatever, he's absorbing it. So I think that's, I'm just gonna do that. Not bad for humans, but can you find your way to me? I forgot, wait. Yes. Okay, so we have an idea now. Well, I like how the last like hour was basically running around in the vent, and the next hour is gonna be fighting these things on the conveyor belt. So if anybody wants to go away for a really long time and come back later on, I understand. It's fine. Okay. Kiss yourself, Chode. There we go. We have it set up. Hey man, Shock is doing pretty good.
Give Pizza Chance just subscribed to tier 1 for 23 months. Thank you. Give Pizza Chance says Dave and Cat clap clap.
Super duper special DS ending. So you're totally cool with killing Magus. What's up, Pete's? Thank you for the continued support, man. Appreciate that. I'm curious, did you ever make that Batman video? I was actually thinking about that the other day because, well, not the next video. The next video that I upload on YouTube will not be Batman, but the next one after that will be Batman related. But if anyone wants to check out YouTube, thank you for uploading that, Ichi. Apparently that didn't work. Why? Oh, it's because of this thing. But you can feel free to follow over there. I have to move this way. So we'll go like that and then disable this one. Silent Hill 3. There you go. Yeah, it's gonna be kind of a long haul now. But we need to strengthen Chode, okay? We need to make Nads stronger. Like, this is the shit that we just have to do right now. So, how's everybody in chat? I feel there's gonna be a little bit of bonding time right now, you know? Gonna be a lot of conveyor belt in the next hour. Or more. Exactly. Gotta strengthen Chode, man. Doing good so far. I have to do a work call. Man, I haven't had to like call. Well, I guess that's not true. It's kind of funny, like in 2026, like how little that you sometimes use the phone like that. At least I guess like a lot of the communication that I still had was through emails and shit. You know what? Actually, I guess while we're here, you can go check out Trash. I saw in your title the other day that you were thinking of maybe partner pushing, so you should go check her out. She's a good variety streamer too. Too, as if I'm a variety streamer too as well. But I hope you can get it. Honestly, as long as I don't want to trivialize it, but Twitch changed it a lot, right? So I think as soon as you can manage the numbers, I have yet to see anybody get rejected anymore. So as long as you have the numbers to apply, it's almost guaranteed that you're going to get accepted. Prove me wrong, get rejected. But I have yet to see somebody not get accepted that had the numbers. So the fact that raids now allow you to apply, like when I applied for partner, I got rejected twice because they still punished you for getting raided. But since they changed that, 100%. Anybody that has the numbers and that has applied, that I'm aware of anyway, guaranteed. So as long as you hit the numbers, I assume first try. But again, prove me wrong. Be that person that's like, you know what? I hope you feel better for him. I had weird congestion yesterday, but it went away, so I'm not exactly sure what was happening with me. No, I've known probably since they made that change 10 people that have applied, and all 10 have been accepted. And in the last 180 days, there's been over 6,000 people that were partnered, which when I got partnered, there was as little as 20 people per month. So like Twitch really did a 180 there. It's like they accept everything. So I really do think as long as you have the numbers, it'll be first try, you'll get it. You're eating some junk food, and then you need to make edge variants of a cobblestone tile set you're working on. Also, variety is the spice of life. Hey, to be fair, I haven't played Batman actually before November 2023 for the most part. So, it hasn't happened. I actually did do a lot of variety since going full-time. Both in speedrunning different things, but also like playing different things. Like I really tried to mix in variety as well as speedrunning. So I didn't just stick to one thing. Because I really thought about that, because it's like when I was trying to do like the transition to full-time, I was like, do I really want to just like keep running Batman all the time? And I was like, no, I have to change some shit about that. Because like as much as I like Batman, I also don't have the willpower to run Batman for like 320 hours straight. But she learned the good move. I saw that she learned kick, whatever, triple kick there. So I needed to kind of, like at some point I burn out actually, right? So my kind of initial thought process and planning, like how do I want to approach this, was at least 2 speedrun games And if I don't
WXP
have
Radio
2 speedrun
for
games,
viewers. Welcome
then
WXP everyone.
I learn one and I do something variety wise. But... Hey, what's up, Double? Appreciate the raid, man. You couldn't imagine being a full-time Batman. Welcome on in, Double and Raiders. You get to watch conveyor belt leveling, which is awful. Actually, we're gonna do 2 things, because we're gonna get a lot of money here anyway. So we're gonna leave here for a moment anyway. We'll be back. What's up, Creeper? No, you're over here. Oh, you know what? Does he actually say anything? Because we killed Magus, right? Do you have like some kind of like I avenged him speech? Oh, you're Toma. You're not even Cyrus. I'm sorry, I forgot. Who the hell cares about that guy, apparently? Okay, well, let's try this again. So, I want to buy a shit ton of shelters. So, you sell shelters, right? Thank you. See, if I didn't use Robo in this shit, I'll do that after though. I would do that Fiona thing and buy like helmets and stuff for everybody, but I don't even have the gold anyway, so it doesn't even matter. Had no faith. Oh, whatever. Hey, what's up, B-Delay? What were you up to? What were you streaming? What's up, B-Delay? Yeah, it's literally just chatting at this point. Oh, Mega Man 8. I really don't like that one. I really like it's okay. Like it's exactly 5 out of 10 for me. Like it's got some cool mechanics, but it's also got some extremely atrocious level design in there too. Like it's not completely unplayable, but I think it's the worst for me by far. Like if you want to classify it as like a legacy game from Mega Man 1 all the way until 10, 8 is bad. I think it's the worst one by far. Yeah, I don't know what they were doing there either. But like I've never played 7, but at least I don't know, maybe 7 is good. Maybe it holds up. But I would like to play 7 at some point. Mega Man 7 is good. See, I don't even think that, I think 8, like, I don't think it looks the best either, like, artistically. I really like the cartooniness of Mega Man 7. I like that art style probably the most out of everything. 8 is like a speed crawl. Yeah, like I think casually it's just not a great game. Like, it's not, like, I didn't enjoy it when I went through it. And as I said, like, I still think it's like the weakest one by far. But the one thing I'll give it is the ball, like, power up, the super ball or whatever, is very cool in the speedrun. If you start to learn how to use Mega Man's balls correctly, like, it's actually really good. Like, there's some pretty cool stuff that you can do there. So it gets some points in the speedrun when it comes to the ball, but beyond that, it's a pretty rough sell for me. Not a big fan of it. Oh man, a lifetime ago, Wookie, I learned X2. I have a 37 in it. That was way back in 2018. That's probably one of my favorite speedruns of all time. And it's also got an infinite skill ceiling. But that's one of those games, like, I feel like the Mega Man series, especially like the X series on Super Nintendo, is like the perfect example of that. Where the first time you play it, like, you die so much. But if you return to it, whether it's X1 or X2, or even X3 technically, and then you keep returning to it, like, it just gets better and better and better. And the more that you get, like, fluidity with the controls, and the less that you die, like, it's really good, I think, both casually but also as a speedrun too. Wait, can I go back? No, I have to go through the dust chute. See, I think I like X's music more, but X2 still has really good music as well. And X2, like, I was really kind of confused, because I was really curious, like, what my opinion would be after I learned specifically the speedrun of X. X is really good still. Like, I really like X. X2 is really, really, really good though. I agree with you there. X3 has not good music. Like, I think it was like Doppler or something is like the only good one that I like. But other than that, like, everything else I think in X3 is like moderate brain poison to me, so it's pretty bad. What's up, Chess Scholar? How you doing today?
W says, Uni 100.
What's up,
Ciao,
Lucy?
ciao, Dave. Ciao, 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 Dave.
I'll
Ciao,
join
ciao,
that
ciao,
thing
Dave. Ciao,
later
ciao,
today.
Dave. Ciao, 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 Dave. Ciao,
I have
ciao,
way
ciao,
too many
Dave. Ciao,
messages
ciao, ciao,
during
Dave.
events.
Ciao, ciao, Dave. Ciao, 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 Dave. Ciao, 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 Dave. Ciao, 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 Dave. Ciao, 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 Dave.
Actually, you know
Ciao,
what?
ciao,
We're on the
ciao,
conveyor
Dave.
belt. I'll
Ciao,
join
ciao,
it right
Dave.
now.
Ciao, 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 Dave. Ciao, 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 Dave. Chicas love came on cat la la la. La 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 la. Danke, la 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 la.
Okay, there you go. Joined, I think. Yes. Maybe I'll do this after. Come bot. That's funny.
Aglio, AGLIO, is garlic.
Alright, there you go. We joined it. I'll check out if I have to click on rolls or anything later on. That way I don't forget about it and it doesn't get lost again. X2 might be your favorite game of all time. I joined just now, so we did join. And let me go like... Okay, sorry. So it says you're just playing it as if it was a retro game club, so it's kind of rough. Yeah, like, the more that you play it, the better that it's gonna get, for sure. What's up again, Chess Scholar? But X2 is definitely harder, I think, than X by far. One of the rewards this month is to get the ability to play and rate every Mega Man ever. I don't know how long that would take. That's gonna take almost too long, I would think. Like if you actually have to play and beat every Mega Man game, I do wonder what the hour total on that would be. Because Burster going through like every fucking Ghosts and Goblins game, verbatim, literally said, he's like, Mega Man would take too long. But I guess it depends. Like if you're including every Mega Man game, like the Battle Network games are all gonna take forever. Like all that's just gonna take forever. But I like how he straight up said, he's like, no, I'm not even gonna do Mega Man. Like it's just, it takes too long. And I was like, well, okay, makes sense. You know what, got this. I didn't do the ether. So we can do this twice apparently before we have to recover his MP. I actually wanted to try that one, but specifically because I played Ghosts and Demons, and that was a fan remake of the Wonder Swan one. And the Ghosts and Demons, if you've never played that, is insane. Like, it's very, very, very good. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do the ether thing. Yeah, wait. We have all the time in the world to talk about shit. A lot. We're gonna be here for a while. Because this is my end party, right? So I'm gonna level them up now. You can try it for free here, specifically Wiki. Massively recommended. Like, holy shit, is this game good? I learned it. Actually, I learned the first loop, but yeah, insanely good game. Probably one of the better games I've ever played ever, and it's all made by one guy, which is insane. But he basically used the Wonder Swan version as the base, so I've always wanted to go back and try the Wonder Swan version because I've never played the Wonder Swan one. Yeah. You know what? Actually, while I'm doing this too, I'm also gonna charge my tablet. Be productive. You know the other thing? I tried to do laundry during the event. Like I put like a bunch of laundry in. I could just straight up fold the laundry right now as well. No, that's Resurrection. I'll stab an electrode in your hippocampus. You know, we'll save that too. Chess Scholar is really cool. Well, I guess you technically don't stream on that one, right? I guess it's Chess Scholar Gaming. So if you like chess, go follow Chess Scholar. But he speedruns on a different account, Chess Scholar Gaming, like Super Mario RPG. And he's really, really fucking good at Super Mario RPG. So I've watched him quite a few times do that. But I guess this is the main account. The beefy chess account, which he's also crazy good at chess. So, name not a lie. But yeah, would massively recommend Ghosts and Demons. Like, the YouTube video that I was going to upload that just I didn't have enough time with was going to be like my top 20 favorite games, but specifically just for fun, like games that I really enjoyed, games that I could return to. And Ghosts and Demons is on there. Like that's how fucking good it is. So, spoiler I guess, but really, 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 like it was really good. I was surprised how good it was, and it blows my mind that again it was just one guy that made it. It's like literally like a one-man development thing. Mega Man ZX is your favorite in the series. I never played those are the ones that are on the DS, right? I've always wanted to play the GBA ones, but I've never played the GBA ones either. Yeah, no worries, dude. We have a lot of time. Actually, we're gonna move for optimization menu's sake. We're gonna move the shelters up here too. I forget it. Yeah, I think ZX was like the DS ones, but GBA was 0, Mega Man 0 or whatever. And they had like 3 or 4 on the GBA. And then the DS ones were Mega Man ZX. So I think I need the details, right? The one time that I was streaming Undertale, the Undertale community was pretty rough. How is the chess community? I've seen that only minimally because there's a guy named Sinister One and he would sometimes like stream speed chess. And he enjoyed it. But like some of the people that came in specifically from the chess community were pretty pushy, kind of like know-it-all. Like, well, actually, and it's like, oh, okay. But I mean, I guess like depending on what you're doing, like maybe that's a good thing if you're doing chess, right? But like it seemed like they just wanted to argue with Sinister a lot. Yeah, we need the chess gatekeeping scandals, like. But again, like I haven't really seen like tons of chess before on Twitch, but like that was my main kind of perception, where it's like, man, like it's a pretty pushy crowd, so it attracts a type. Okay, so I wasn't too far off there. Cause like Sinister had like a super chill channel, like he doesn't stream as much anymore. Or at all, actually. He hasn't streamed in a long time. But like, there was never like fighting in Sinister's channel. Like, it was always kind of like good vibes. And then he would stream chess. And then there were some people that came in that were pretty pushy, and I was like, alright, it's interesting. But usually he would stream like retro stuff as well, right? Breakfast sandwiches. I had a really shitty breakfast this morning. I have so much time right now on this conveyor that I could definitely go downstairs and like eat something better. Because I just had yogurt this morning. I wasn't too... hungry earlier. Oh yeah, he's got some really good tutorials for that game. Actually, I think he just likes making tutorials, because like when Kat and I were playing Chippendale, like when we were running that co-op, every single time we got a PB, he would literally make us like a 40-minute tutorial. We didn't ask for it either. He would just be like, congratulations, Dave, congratulations, Kat. And then he would upload like a 40-minute tutorial, and he was like, here's how you guys can improve. And I was like, hell yeah, like, I like that. Like, personalized, Sinister tutorials, but they worked. We ended up getting second place, although none of his tutorials technically showed us how to beat Sinister and General Andrews, so they still have the record. But all of his tutorials showed us how to beat everybody else. just technically not him, you know. But yeah, he's a really good guy. He massively supported my channel when I still streamed at like DGen night hours. He would always raid me at nighttime. He's like, go follow this Dave guy. I was like, thank you. I met him through Batman years and years and years ago. I wish I didn't have to like open this door every single time. Like, why do we have to continuously... Like, just let me in. Chess drama is all the chess you care about. A very particular interest, Cloth. You remember Hikaru Nakamura teaching chess when it was hype back in 2020 or so, when he streamed and explained stuff, and then a lot of chess knowledge were like gatekeeping the game, but new players ruin the game. Dude, don't you want new players? Do you want to keep playing against the same peeps over and over? Something like that. I'm unfamiliar with chess, blah. But I feel like probably every community has like a gatekeeper kind of side to it, right? Some of the Castlevania guys make those for you back then. Gotham chess. Yeah, I'm unfamiliar with Hikaru Nakamura. And I'm unfamiliar with chess, bra. I wouldn't be like super familiar with like any chess players. What's up, Dan? I like that answer. And the answer is yes. Actually, it's pretty close. The lake that we lived on for a while anyway. Like, I lived in a small town of 3,000 people. So, like, you didn't even have to shut the door. And then after I moved to Edmonton, which is like 1 million people, so you probably need to lock the door here. But when I was growing up, it was a pretty small farm town, so we didn't shut no doors. But welcome on in, Dan. Chessbra is a Grandmaster, Eric Hansen. I see, okay, yeah. No, I'm not familiar with any of those names, I think. Probably also Wiki. I would probably say that's probably accurate. But you know what? It's good though. It was a Mega Flare. I did start late, so I rested a lot over the weekend. I did, but I slept I think for like almost like 8 straight hours, and then I also thought about like, do I want to stream today? You know what, this is actually kind of like the perfect time, because like I decided to anyway, and if this is all that it's going to be, where I'm on a conveyor belt for like a while, it was to level up these guys, you know what, that's pretty low effort, so I'll take that. You know what? I like this. Technically, oops. Technically the, what do you call it, title is a lie now. Oh, it's all capitals. Conveyor belt gaming. Now we're no longer lying to the people. You know exactly what you're going to expect entering this Chrono Trigger stream. Only conveyor belts. Oops, all conveyor belts. We killed Magus before we got stuck on this conveyor belt forever. And we're keeping Chrono dead. So whatever happens there I've never seen before. I've always had the combination of Chrono and Magus in the few times that I beat this game. Yeah, I thought about that. I saw that in the Discord yesterday. I just might straight up retire. This is my last stream, because Mega Flare posted in the Discord yesterday. He had 198 stream streak. So this will be 199 for him today. So this is my final stream. Never streaming again. It'll be at 199 forever. Goodbye. I understand, okay. He's like the Wayne Gretzky of hockey. Or the Wayne Gretzky of chess, rather, not hockey. Or a Celebrini. No. I'm sorry, we hard committed too. We killed Magus and then we saved it immediately afterwards. Pissed on his grave, wore his amulet. He's dead! Scooby-Doo. I've actually always wanted to play Scooby-Doo on Super Nintendo. I remember one of my friends had that growing up. And it seemed like an alright game. Because I just have to go like this. Just mash this button over and over, and every single time that you kill these guys, it's leveling up, you know, like the characters. So it's just making the characters stronger for the end game. But this is probably one of the most efficient ways that you can just level with absolutely no effort. What's up, Dragoon? Welcome on in, man.
Hey, Homer, what'd you do? Get a haircut or something?
Look closer, Lenny.
Oh, I know what it is. You're the biggest man in the world now. And you're covered in gold.
Thank you, Dragoon, for your support.
Gold.
Dragoon Zero just subscribed to
appreciate
tier
that,
3
man.
for 18 months.
And your
Thank you.
belief.
Dragoon Zero says,
You
Dave
said
and
months
Cat,
ago.
Dave and Cat.
You literally said months ago. Like, I think you could do it. I was like,
Dave and Cat,
I was saying that before. I don't know if you were lurking or not. But I am grateful. So thank you everybody for, especially the random tier 3s. There's been definitely an uptick of a lot of people that subscribe to tier 3.
Unnecessary PP.
Unnecessary PP. But yeah, I understand if all the tier 3s of course disappear, right? But like the support there has been very loud, so I appreciate that, especially this last month. But I'm glad that it's over for a year and I don't have to think about it until next year. Because I was saying, like, it's not, like, I don't know how to describe that. Like, I was saying that possibly before you were here. Like, I don't know if you were lurking earlier. Because it's not like it's, like, a stressful thing. But it is... Like, I'm not a person that's, I think, affected by... Again, like... the unknown. Like, oh man, Andrew's a good guy, go follow him. But I was gonna say... I'm not a person that is affected by like the unknown and the fact that like if something is gonna happen, it's gonna happen. Like I have that mentality, right? Like I don't dwell on, oh, what's going to happen. But I think that's also always in my control. So if I need to go to the store, like if I, like a really shitty example, I have to go to the store and it's like, you know what? Okay, going to the store, I want to buy a steak. Is there going to be steak there or is it going to be sold out? I don't know. If it's sold out, it doesn't matter. I'll go home and I'll be like, okay, we'll try it again some other time. But if I have to do something and it's not in my control, that actually is kind of like a brain thing that gets me a little bit. So the fact that you have to maintain a specific metric for 3 months in a row and there's absolutely nothing that you can do about it, and it impacts me doing this full time. It's weird. Like I'm not a huge fan of how they set that up. It would be much better to do it it's only a gatekeeping thing the way that they have it set up. Like there's no other way to put it. It's just like straight up gatekeeping. So at that point, I'm glad that it's over. I don't have to think about it for another year. And then maybe next year, you know, we'll have grown in such a way that it's a little bit easier where you don't have to do like any kind of push for it. So I appreciate the people that helped with the push. I really do. I appreciate everybody that's just around in general, but yeah, I'm glad that it's like, okay, don't have to think about it, back burner, bye. Just gonna like light the house on fire and walk out now. But... You should probably go call them again, Dana. No worries, double. Like, I never expect anything, man. What's up, AK? Yeah, we're probably gonna be here again for a little bit. So we're doing this for everything, because this is probably gonna be the end party. I have no idea. I'll check to see what level they are now. But as I said, I wasn't joking. If you want to walk away for like an hour or something and come out or come back, you're probably safe. Because the other thing too is I need money to buy some helmets and stuff later as well. I know those helmets are going to be at least $150,000 or gold. So we're going to be on this conveyor belt for a bit. Even your neglected children. Yeah, as I said, it's like probably the best spot to like level up, right? It's pretty straightforward and brainless. But this is why I wasn't too concerned about leveling up until this point. Because you could absolutely just kind of catch up here. It's, how you doing, Dragoon? And thank you again for that week. So we're at least 66% compatible. I always had Chrono and Magus too, but usually it was Ayla. Exactly, Skloff. I don't know yet. It's more so for kind of gold, but because I want those like helmets before we have. I guess we have almost enough gold too, but apparently they're only level 46. Oh, she learned all her shit too, and she learned that a while ago, and he already had it. So I guess we learned all the magic here. So I guess while we're here too, because these guys aren't passively learning shit in the background, are they? Oh wait, I'll check after. Because I think you have to have people in your party for them to actually learn stuff. Like they're just not leeching off of them, right? Because we might as well get the frog and other shit, all of his spells and stuff here too. And then at least then if we want to switch to the frog last second we can. Yo, thank you, Chess Scholar. Yeah, so they learn nothing, so we might as well do that while we're here too. See, I might use him over Ayla. Like, I'm not super familiar with the or not Ayla, sorry, Nadia. Because, like, I do like the idea of AoE spam heal. So maybe Frog does have a place on this party after all. So maybe it's gonna be Frog, Robo, and Ayla. Or Nadia, sorry. Whatever. Nadia. No, it is Nadia. Nadia? Nadia. Exactly. He's also a frog. So we'll just heal. What do we do here? Sure, we'll spam all of these 3 things. Prefer when all party members get some experience. The only one that matters, JKL, is you. You like that answer? I saw that video. I don't think I could do that. Like, that's a crazy amount of retention. I would be kind of curious in doing that to name as many as I could before, like, my brain hurts. But yeah, I kind of agree with that, especially as I get older, Swap. Like, I don't mind this stuff in the past taking forever, just because that's what it was like that. But how you doing, JKL? Got you out of a dark time. I actually went through this last in 2019, so I can understand that mentality too. So these guys don't get affected by sleep. In 2019, I had a bunch of shit happen that left me with like a lot of depression and trauma. It was just like extremely unexpected. And the only like 2 video games that I intentionally went through back then was actually this one, and then Super Mario RPG, ironically. But I went through both of those kind of shortly after all that stuff happened to me. I could probably name but I feel like the NES speedrunning community is pretty populous there. I watched a bit of that guy's video, and he was like, the way that he kind of like formed his schemas are pretty smart, because he was like naming, you know, like Spyro community people, and if you asked me like, okay, who's a Spyro runner, I'd be like I basically know like Dylan J. Fox, and it's like there's not much in that schema, right? So if you start thinking of like certain games that people run, you know, like Mario 3 or like Castlevania or Batman, you can list a lot more, I think, than if you were to just think, okay, who's an NES speedrunner? So I think how you organize that kind of information in your brain is a lot more simple. So I just have to kind of go through game by game. So as long as I could list a bunch of games, I think I could probably list 100 speedrunners. It's like, do I want to? Like, no. This feels deeply unappealing. But maybe... Okay, that would make it way harder than... Yeah, and even then, I still don't know some of those people either, right? Like I met a long time ago Sinister at GDQ, as we were talking about earlier. There was... oh, this went back. There was also... like I eventually met PJ, but there's a lot of like old SDA kind of people that I've never run into or talked to. I met Andrew G. Cosmic, I suppose. There you go, JCal. You understand. Oh, the Australian guy? I never met him. It starts with a W though, I think. But I'm assuming you're talking about the Australian guy. Wurzel or whatever? Wurzel? Something like that? Worcester, yeah. Yeah, I never actually ran into him. I've actually followed quite a few people for specifically like Pokemon Red or Blue or Silver or Gold speedrunning. And I'm not even sure if I followed him a long time ago. Maybe I did. Yeah, he seemed actually pretty crazy for knowledge. I wonder if he still streams. I don't know if I follow him at all. I don't think I do, actually. I assume he streams, though. But I always thought it was kind of funny, like, how sometimes divided, like, the speedrunning community is, right? Like, there can be... I don't know, like, multiple people that are all in the same chat, but, like, they don't all follow each other. Like, it's always wild to me where I follow somebody and everybody else has been following them for, like, 5 years at this point, or it's just, like, the first experience I had with that person, but everybody else has known them for, like, 7 years, and I'm like, well, sorry, I'm late to the party or something, but it's the opposite sometimes. Like, I've been in somebody's chat forever. There's a person that I've known for, like, 5 years that comes in. It's like, oh, who's this? Is he new? It's like, no, you're just slow. It's like, well, it's kind of weird how, like, the bubble in retro is like that. Hear the slow one. I really hope people do that. Like, that little team or whatever is, like, basically, like, my follow list, or people that really supported me. Well, I mean, like, it's all my follow list, but it's, like, the people that really supported me, especially on my original push for partner, too. So when I got partnered, I was like, you know what? I would like somewhere native to kind of, like, display that. But... yeah, and I feel I've always done that too. Like, I wouldn't necessarily say, like, I associate myself with, like, any of the NES clicks. It's not like I only do best of NES stuff or RGL stuff. Like, I just do whatever. So I agree with that too. If you're a good person, I'll find my way to your channel at some point. What's up, Ring? You just aren't. Well, you should go check him out again. Wampy's a good dude, and he is somewhat newer as well. But I like that he put himself out there. It was very informative. I like he doesn't stream as much as he should, but he still streams sometimes. So yeah, Wampy's a good guy. Yeah, he did an all monsters run of Godzilla. What's up, Flekke? And thank you, Ring, for saying that, by the way. But yeah, I thought about not streaming today, but it's like, actually, Kat had a bunch of like doctor's appointments anyway, so she wasn't even gonna be around even if I did nothing. So it kind of worked out well. Burster, you please ban yourself. Oh, was it? That's even scarier. I think that goes into the small pile of games so far that people have tried to do that I actually would not like. Like, I don't think I would like anything about Deadly Towers. Like, that's one of the most offensive, I think, looking and sounding games I've seen on Twitch in a long time. So I don't think I would enjoy that one at all. Yeah. Well, this is why we need to shun Burst Error. We need to gather as a community and say, like, you know what, Burst Error, you went too far. What's your next speedrun game, JKL? Speedrunners, competitive fighter, popular game all the time, or at the time. I think to me, like within retro, it's like, it's kind of subdivided just between like retro speedrunning and retro variety. So it's kind of like that. I wanted to do that. You know what? I will put that in if you're willing to do that. I tried to do that with Luca, where there was like a special number that if it ended up getting there, like Luca would have to run the game instead, and he denied that. I also tried to do that with Burster, and he denied that. But I will put that in. That's actually happened one time before too. Somebody did roll a 1. So it's happened one time so far as well. If you want to pick some random shit number, JKL, out of 1 in 8,192. It's rigged anyway, this is true. You know, at some point I'm not gonna dodge that bullet. I'm gonna get hit dead on. Welcome back, Premier. Make it really bad. I don't see, like, I don't know, like, if you were to play Deadly Towers, why do I keep going down there? If you were to play Deadly Towers casually, is it as bad? Because, like, the speedrun skips a bunch of stuff, right? Which makes it really hard to be consistent. But you had Deadly Towers when you were young. If you hadn't seen this, wait, sorry. If you hadn't seen the show in the game, you never would have bothered with it. You're like, maybe it'll get better once I start buying stuff. It doesn't. It's not Legacy of the Wizard. Yeah, and then you can help JKL learn it so he'll stop bitching at me. See? I told you! That streamer could be Premier. Is there penises in Zardos? Mike has been trying to get me to watch that for a really long time. It's also terrible casually. Kind of a Sims though. Yeah, I keep hearing that, but I've never played the Addams Family games. I know Pugsley's Quest is supposed to be like unreasonably difficult for a Super Nintendo game. I've actually never even tried. I think the B level, like the B game mode, is not exactly fun. I don't like the idea of bosses, but I've never even tried playing B. Even Pugsley for Super 16 is quite good. I don't think I've ever seen you play that. I'd be curious. Like, I remember hearing that it's really tough. I've never, I don't think, seen the other Addams Family game. But the Pugsley, whatever, Treasure Hunt, whatever the fuck that name is. Scavenger Hunt, I think it was. Pugsley Scavenger Hunt. Apparently, it's pretty decently difficult, apparently. Apparently, I'm that apparently kid. I became the apparently. You know, that kid that got interviewed that kept saying apparently. Yeah, the bosses, I don't know. I don't think it's a great mechanic. I can understand why it was in the first one and they never brought it back in the second one. Well, you should play more JKL. Jurassic Park on Super Nintendo you didn't understand either, but remembering feeling like before and making the sound of the gas canister up and that's funny. That was actually one of the games that I went through for like a celebration stream. That was, I think, like 8 years on Twitch. So 2 years ago I went through. And I received a lot of feedback that it was one of the worst games I've ever streamed. But that was actually one of the only games that I've never beat. I didn't mind Jurassic Park. But Jurassic Park was not... Like, it's so bad in the sense, like, they really made it as horrible as possible to navigate. Yeah, I've never played Fester's Quest in that. I've actually never played Blaster Master, despite basically loving everything that Sunsoft has ever made, at least on the NES. But yeah, I missed Fester's Quest and Blaster Master. You're not missing anything. Go get food, come back. Maybe exactly on the same conveyor belt. This is your time to do laundry. This is your time to do all of the shit. I did play that one. It took almost 5 hours to beat the hardest mode. Like, whatever hard mode. Reminded you of laundry. I did all my laundry, or I tried to do all my laundry yesterday. I stuffed full of shit, but... Why go to the park and fly a kite when you can just pop a pill? Why go to a fine restaurant where you can just stick something in the microwave? Before I'm asking harder questions.
Money for this crap?
Dragoon Zero gifted a sub to do all the things.
There you go.
Thank you, Dragoon Zero.
Exactly. Do all of the things right now. $11 loads. That's insane. Don't have kids. I just washed like all of my clothes, and then actually I should probably do the bed sheets. I didn't do that yesterday, but That's the one downside to like NES Day. And we can sing out praises like MWGA Shadow when he submits like Zelda 2 or like anybody else that submits Zelda 2. There's very few long NES runs where you can just walk away. You know, you can get lunch or other stuff like that, right?
Daneth89 gifted a sub to
So-
Don't Have Kids. Thank you, Daneth89.
Well, have them if you want to increase laundry anyway. Thank you, Dana. And thank you, Dragoon. But, yeah, so, like, there's very few, like, longer NES runs. So, Zelda 2, I was able to wash the laundry at the beginning, dry the laundry, and bring up the laundry. I was able to make lunch.
Lucent W gifted a sub to Epic Neon Ninja Monkey. Thank you, Lucent W.
And honestly, I was able to lie down for a little bit too. Like, normally I'm kind of, like, chained to the computer, setting up somebody in advance. So I was lying down and relaxing a little bit. Thank you, Lucy.
Chess Scholar just subscribed at tier 1 for 1 month. Thank you. Chess Scholar says.
Oh man, the conveyor help. The conveyor belt.
Lucent W says,
People
"Unit
can't
100
control
David
themselves.
Kata, haha, Devin Kata, la, la, sign, shout, and adults dear you. And even Lauren 5 conjure bata. Using the P.
I don't like the roar.
And
at the
even
end.
Catalina Store 5 conjure.
Sure, TTS lady. Thank you,
Natalalam
Lucy.
Watavo, he's got a manjada macampad.
Thank you, Chess Scholar. Appreciate that too. Man. I think she's trying to summon a demon.
Dur beating in time spot chocolate.
Congratulations, everybody, for the hype train that should not exist right now. We are on a conveyor belt, and we've been on a conveyor belt for like what, 50 minutes, and we're gonna keep being on a conveyor belt. Hooray! Like we're doing shit. Yeah, I guess so. Eh? Yeah, it's the hype belt. There you go. You know what? Say whatever you want to say. There was a long time ago a really random hype train where there was like probably gift subs and like probably like 50 gift subs, and every single gift sub that went to somebody had the username anus in it. So I think even though we're on the conveyor belt and we're doing nothing, this is still better than that previous hype train where it was like anus gaming, like gaping anus, like anus dog, and I was like, oh my god. Like I kind of wanted everybody with like an anus username to just come in and be there at like the end of the stream, and then I could raid somebody for like 100+ people. And like, wow, Dave, why is your entire community named Anus? And I'd be like, wow.
Mario says, having kids in the future will go like this.
Alright, let's hear it.
You know how much microplastics there are?
Mm-hmm.
Men will have the filament in the balls. That's where the filaments are stored. It's the coom.
I see.
And the women is the 3D printing machine.
Dude,
So the men will insert the thingy to fill the filament coom, and then
this
the women
this
will
is
3D print
honestly
the
what
feathers.
almost happened.
So in the future, everyone is 3D printed.
As you say
That's how it
that,
works.
not even
Coom
yesterday,
filament 3D printing is the
there
future of
was
making
3D
feathers 3D printing
chickens.
people. Buy my mixtape.
or like chickens that were raised in a 3D printed egg.
The Knot 89 says.
So it's
This is
happening.
for the belt. Dave and Cat were we. Dave and Cat la 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 la. Dave and Cat ha 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 ha. We are
Thank you,
bored
Dana.
by the
Thank you
belt.
for your.
Dave and Cathy Foyne will. Dave and Cat ha ah. Look, he's going back into the belt.
But yeah, like
Dave
that
and
straight up
Cat,
happened with
He's
chickens.
going back into
I was
the belt.
reading about that the other
And the
day.
anus train was
There was like
amazing.
25 chickens or
Dave and
something
Cat,
raised in 3D
ah.
printed eggs.
You mean we have to pay money for this crap?
Dragoon Zero gifted a sub to Justin's. Thank you, Dragoon Zero.
Close. I like how that almost sounded like justice. Just anus. Thank you, Drake. What's up, Pern? Yeah, that's actually true. These conveyor belts are pretty good at airports. What's What's up, Dark Nex?
Exprimaru says anus Giannis anus Giannis Giannis anus Giannis anus Giannis 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 anus Giannis.
Oh, it is
Giannis,
actually
Giannis,
Janus.
Giannis,
Janus, whatever.
Giannis,
Janus.
Giannis, 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 Giannis,
Janus.
Giannis, Giannis,
I would always say
Giannis, Giannis,
Janus.
Giannis, 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 Giannis,
Is it actually supposed to be Janus?
Giannis, 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 Giannis,
Giannis.
Giannis, 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 Giannis,
Jonas.
Giannis, 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 Giannis.
Dragoon Zero gifted a sub to your anus Ross. Thank you, Dragoon Zero.
There you go. That's what I was talking about. One day, one of these anus people will show up in this chat.
Chess Scholar gifted 5 subs to everyone. Huge thank you, Chess Scholar.
Thank you, Chess Scholar, for gifting subs to people that are named actually normal things. Yeah, like the first thing, if one of these like people named Anus shows up, right? That's the first question everybody has to ask, like collectively. Like, why are you named that? We need the origin story of any person on Twitch that named themselves after Anus. Exactly, why? He had no free will. Something tells me they probably did.
Lucian W says, "Give me 107 burgers, 7 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 burgers, 7
Thank you,
burgers,
Lucy.
7 burgers, 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 7 burgers."
I guess that's technically true. Why not?
7 burgers, 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 7 burgers.
You mean we have to pay money for this crap?
Dragoon Zero gifted a sub to Stillers. Thank you, Dragoon Zero.
I read that one specifically like Still Dre, you know, like Dr. Dre, but like way less cooler for the guy's name is Still Anus. And it's like he was trying to do something different, you know? I don't know, man. I really don't know. I usually ask myself that multiple times, both streaming and based on people here, so. What? Sir Phobos? I like how that was like completely silent for some reason. Thank you, Pern.
Exprimaru says, "Dave, did you know? When going ba 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 ba
Was this the last one?
nice. Then,
You mean we
Dave.
have to pay money
Oh,
for
for
this crap?
fuck's sake, Dave. Ciao 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 ciao
No, we got
ciao
one more.
ciao 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 ciao. Ba 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 ba.
Oh man, Lucy with the 7.
Fucking. Fuck. Oh, fuck. Ooh, fuck. Ba 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 ba.
Sure. Whatever that was. He's just like screaming at stuff. Yeah, imagine people doing their runs and they have to hear this shit. Oh man, Lucy maybe got scammed.
They
because
got
of the
these
7.
big chewy pretzels here that are, oh, you guys
Watch it.
with the
What's
beer,
up, mate?
you know, $5?
Thank you,
Get
Big
out of
Ian, for
here.
This is cool. Did it break? Maybe you guys did it at the exact same time. It's not anybody. It's just like some random TTS voice, right? Like I didn't have anything. Yeah, wait, I'll tell you. Wait, I have to fix shit anyway. Apparently it's busted. How the fuck do you break everything? Apparently she is... ENUS Chirp 3 HD KORE. It's just like some random Google thing. Yeah, bitch face voice, probably. Interesting. Okay, wait. What actually broke here? See, if I was smart, I would put the alerts in like one spot. But you know what? It's probably me. Wait. Thank you. I don't know why it broke actually. Wait. It shouldn't have broke. I don't know what kind of name it is. It's like, as I said, the most like generic. Here, wait. I think I have to go like that. I actually don't understand why it busted. It's the most generic name in general. I didn't even write it correctly. It's weird.
Test says penis.
Sure. I think it was actually Sammy that broke. It wasn't anything.
Ow! Pointy!
How did
You
he-
slimy! Oh, moving! Uh-huh!
Yeah, there you go. Oh man, thank you, Dragon. Alright, I think we're... I have no idea, man. Oh, thanks, Mega Player. Oh man. So how much more of this shit do we need? We need 768 for Frog Squash. Wait, what is his other... He does have Cure too. But it's singular. So we can have a weak AoE heal? Okay, wait.
Chess Scholar says, cheer 100 ha, yeah ha, yeah ha, yeah ha, yeah ha, yeah ha, yeah
Wait.
ha, yeah ha, yeah ha, yeah ha, yeah ha.
We'll see if this actually would have gone through, Lucy. I do have, like, the only filters that I kinda have is, like, the insanely express. Wait, sorry. Oh, nice. Thank you.
Lucid W says, Uni 100 LLLLLL.
Okay, apparently that's still... You know what? I have an idea, alright? Next time that I go to Italy and I meet Lucy and she wants to talk to me, all I'm gonna say, everything that she responds is L. Like, I'm not gonna say anything else to you. Like, not a fucking thing, man. Like how you do. What's up, Orange Addiction?
Imagine getting 1,000 cheese. What does it even mean? It means that you get Ooh. Whoa.
I don't think that's what it means at all.
A. Wow. Fuck. Fucking. Fuck. Dave. Let's eat surströmming together on stream.
Let's not.
Never had. But I did the hot chip challenge 4 years ago. And it was horrible! Fuck! Yeah! Yeah! Fuck yeah! Imagine hot surströmming challenge. Surströmming with Carolina Reaper juice. That it has been marinating.
That also sounds pretty horrible.
Steamy! Fuck! Amazing!
I think that's probably like the one way that you could make that worse. Is if you had to eat that with like Carolina Reapers. I can't imagine like anybody. You know what? There's probably like some guy out there that does like that though. Thank you guys for whatever the hell this was again. As I said, we're gonna be here a while, so I don't think anyone's missing anything in terms of dialogue or anything like that, but probably a good thing to get out of the way. I don't know if I would use the frog though. But at least we have options. I don't know if I would. I don't know what I want to do. I think Ayla no matter what. I like how she's slowly giving up. Like actually passed out or something. What's up, Rez? Oh. I don't even know how much, like, tech point things do we get per conveyor belt. $48. So we're getting probably like 100 each time, maybe. I appreciate it. It's like, there's not much to do here in terms of monetization. So I guess people become degenerate spammers. It's like, I fed the beast, you know? No problem. You know, I actually did think about adding more redemption things. I have no idea what it's probably gonna be all Simpsons related, you know that, right? I like random Simpsons shit, so I don't really have a theme otherwise. Originally it was to do tech points for magic, because I was under leveled, but that's why I didn't care about leveling until here. Because I don't think I needed to be like a certain level or have certain abilities until now. But now we're getting like all the abilities for the end game in terms of like Lavos and to kill Lavos. And the only reason that I'm using these two is if I want to switch after, because I already got all of the abilities with what I thought was going to be my end party. But in case I want to use Luca the Frog, we still have like 2 more abilities here to learn. But that way I guess I can swap other people. Yeah, it was mainly to catch up on levels that I didn't exactly grind for, and magic that I didn't exactly grind for. Also to earn enough money to buy some specific helmets. Glands and Skinner. These two. The girl with like the... yeah, her. And then the frog is Glands. How you doing, Rez?
Kamiri says, Dick, 10 billion. That's a lot of dicks. What does it mean? I don't know. Maybe like, whoa. Whoa, whoa. Take it easy, buddy. Dave, did you know? Now you know. Ha
I don't know what any of that meant.
Big facts. Ha ha ha.
Okay.
I don't like when people go, per dur fun fact. Then it's just a random fact that everyone knows about. Just to sound smart.
That's me!
It's like, okay, dude, good for you.
Hey,
And when people
that's
go,
me, literally.
fun fact, then it's not so fun fact, because it's something horrible. Ha 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 ha, fun fact. Ha 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 ha.
I don't know.
La, la,
I
la,
feel
la,
like
la,
usually
la,
the guy,
la,
it's like,
la,
oh, fun
la.
fact, and then I say something that
Fun
probably
fact.
most people know. What's up, specialist? Appreciate the good luck. So let me catch you up on the last hour and a half, probably. What you're seeing right now is all we've done. So, you missed nothing.
Chess Scholar says,
great.
News.
How you doing, man?
N news. Ni he Hughes. Ni Hughes. Ni
A necessary evil.
We.
Thank you, Chess Scholar. Yeah, we're gaining everybody's techs and leveling up and getting money, so we needed all of this shit. And coincidentally, we can find all of it on the conveyor belt. Like, why do we need to go anywhere else? Just have to go to the conveyor belt. It's like Hawaii, you know? We are still here until at least these two learn their shit. 480 more points. So we're almost at the end of the conveyor belt saga. Because we have more than enough money to buy those helmets. But yeah, I don't think I would use Frog or Frog Squash, because that means like he has to be constantly low health. But it's more so her last ability too. I don't know if I would use Flare, but she just learns it coincidentally at the same time as Frog Squash. Yeah, we'll really rope you in with Roger Rabbit title resets. Which, by the way, was the first time that I failed Roger Rabbit in a marathon setting yesterday. Although I did end up ending it slightly before estimate, so like there was a chance still. I gave myself 15 minutes, but I ended the estimate at 12. Yeah, one day we'll get the 3-4x. Actually, Hayfield Bay was streaming Roger Rabbit earlier. I watched him a little bit in the morning before I decided to stream. And he's got like a 404 or something. So he's trying to get sub 4. I don't know. It's a very specific group of people that probably like Roger Rabbit, and they've all managed to be here. And there's a lot of people that don't like it, which I think is funny. There's been straight up people, like I always laugh at that. I'm paraphrasing slightly, but like one of the people that I've known the longest on Twitch is somebody named Tinu, which actually, you know what? Let's say go follow her too. She streams only once a week now, so hopefully she'll start streaming again somewhat soon. But she does like Castlevania 4 speedruns or Valis. But 100% one of the best people that I've ever met. Like, I've just known her almost the exact 10 years that I've been on Twitch. And I'm paraphrasing her slightly, but I don't think like she's not really around during the day anymore. Not when I stream anyway, so I haven't seen her for a while. But I still talk to her a lot, and paraphrasing slightly, she said that she would rather shove a watermelon up her ass than watch me play Roger Rabbit. So I was like, I appreciate your honesty. You know, she's somebody that watched me quite a bit in the past. She's not a fan of Roger Rabbit. So I was like, okay. I'm like, I appreciate the honesty again. Well, maybe not all, but no, she's a really good person. we're paraphrasing her slightly, but she did say that to some effect. She just literally said, it's the worst thing that I've ever taken an interest in. The worst thing I've ever grinded. The worst thing that I've ever run. I'm not maxing the level, no. The max level is 99. I'm just trying to get the abilities of everybody. See, Tiny Toons is such a heartbreaker, man. Like, that should be popular on Twitch, but I actually included that in the last video that I uploaded why I thought that it wasn't. But like, it's a really good speedrun on the NES. To the point that I think it has like some of the best movement on the NES. But the amount of people that care about Tiny Toons on the NES is like very limited as a speedrun. I think for most people it's like a game that nobody had growing up. That's okay. You can just say that I paraphrased it. She'll understand. Yeah, no, she's 100% worth checking out in your follow. She usually streams. She streamed in the past actually, Castlevania 4. So she's trying to get like a sub 33 in Castlevania 4, which is a really cool run. And then right now she's streaming like Super Valis 4 or something. She also runs that, but she's run Aladdin. She actually ran King Kong too in the past. I think that's the only link that I have with her, King Kong. I don't know if we share another game. She ran Power Blade on NES. I always thought that was a cool one. That's another one that needs more love too. Like, Power Blade as a speedrun is actually pretty cool as well. Because before she learned that, I used to watch a guy named Infested Rich, or like Old School Richard run it. And apparently Kha'Zix ran it. I don't think I ever saw Kha'Zix run Power Blade though. What's up, Shadow? How you doing, man? He was one of the first people that I really watched on Twitch. I don't think we need more Athena, no. That one I'll pass on.
Chess Scholar says,
Thank you, Chess Scholar.
You mine no yard. you mine, Cafe War Life. Unique New York, unique New York, unique New York, unique. You mine, unique New York, unique New York, unique New York, unique New York. You mine, you mine.
I never really
you
saw
mine,
a mod
you
run
mine.
Power
You
Play
mine. I
either.
have to count one, two, on
A little bit, but not a whole lot.
Imprint this Gregory. Unique New York, unique New York, unique New York.
I don't know.
unique New York, unique
Like that's
New
what
York.
makes like it's
Toy
just a
boat,
random
toy
Google
boat,
TTS,
toy
right?
boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat.
And then sometimes she
boat,
like blends
toy
words
boat,
together.
Toy boat, toy boat, toy
And she
boat,
messes up
toy
shit
boat,
too.
Toy boat.
I don't know. Oh, Bradio? He's a god, man. Bradio is... He's very much worth a follow, too. I like Bradio a lot. When he was doing, like, Max on Mania, I remember I got raided into his channel one day, and I was like, dang, man. I don't know.
Danoth89 says, want real randomness? Throw down this shit. Dave and Kakla, la 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 la. Dave and Kakla.
Sometimes, anyway. Sometimes she
Dave
actually
and Kat-
pronounces
woo,
it
woo,
correctly.
woo, 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 woo. Dave and Kakla. Dave and Kakla, ha 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 ha. Dave and Kakla, ha ha. Dave and Kakla. Dave and Kakla, la 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 la. Dave and Kakla, ha ha ha. Dave and Kakla, ha. Dave and Kakla, ha ha.
Yeah, she's like
la
actually.
la 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 la
She's
la
just
la.
literally named everything perfectly fine. No randomness at all. Dana's a liar. Yeah, I don't know. She's got like a mixture between like resting bitch face and I don't even know, man. Like she's all over the place, kinda. Okay, are we leaving this conveyor belt finally? What's up, base guy? Yeah, I haven't really seen a mod stream Powerblade, but a mod switched his schedule, so he started streaming almost at the same time as me. So I have a really hard time watching a mod now, because like usually I can see maybe if I'm around on the weekend. I sometimes still watch them then, but like it's really hard to watch a mod, obviously, as I'm streaming. But he's usually streaming when I'm streaming. No worries, Chest.
Donut89 says, Dave on
I do
cut,
appreciate
la,
the
la,
support,
la, la,
so
la,
thank
la.
you.
Dave on cut, la 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 la. Dave on cut, la 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 la.
Probably not, Damon.
Dave on cut, la 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 la. Dave on cut, la 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 la.
It was exactly on
Dave
November
uncut, la, la,
14th,
la, la, la.
2023.
Dave on cut, la 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 la. Dave on cut, la 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 la. Dave on cut, la
Yeah,
la
she
la
does.
la. Dave on cut,
Yeah,
la.
November 14th, 2023 is when I switched to this schedule. And it was exactly that day, because Kat ended up getting like a new job, but it like started around there, so. And I already streamed sometimes when like Kat was at her old job, but she's like, you should just try streaming longer. Like, what's the point? So I tried pushing for partner then.
La 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 la. Ha ha ha. Then like, it's like Dave and Cut. Woo 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 woo. Imagine going Dave and Cut. La 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 la.
Yeah, it's pre-brew. It's like literally
La la la
pre-brew.
la la. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Hot dogs and hamburgers. What? 3D printed AI slop with
Oh my
ketchup,
God.
please.
Okay, there we go.
Dave and Cut. La la
48
la la
left.
la 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 la. Dave and Cut core mod.
Well, thank you, Premier.
Core way. You imparted core way apart. La 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 la.
Still need to
La
win
la la la
CC
la la la
Streets
la 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 la.
2 on
Core
hardwood.
way imparted core.
That
We
seems
imparted.
insane. Like, Would you use Max to do it? Like, I feel if you do it with Max, like, it's a lot easier than, like, that skateboarding kid. But... yeah, Streets of Rage 2 on Mania is, like, crazy, and then to add the 1 CC on top of it. Dana's also in that boat. Alright, well we at least can escape from the conveyor for now. We learned Frog Squash and apparently Flare. Maybe this fight? No, next fight for sure. He has everyone everywhere beat. But you know what? He's not like a... well, I guess he is kind of like a shit meme word a little bit. But he doesn't do the spamming thing ever, almost. I do not Shadow. No. What's up, Prince?
Sprimar says.
That's why I said he's only a partial shit meme word. Because he does gifts of weird names, but...
Dave.
She sounds like a chicken. Yeah, I actually did permanently lower it slightly. You have... okay. It's still pretty loud, what the fuck? Like sometimes she goes weird, and I did lower it slightly because like in the past it was really rough. I don't know if it was. Reminds you of Christmas and Donald Duck. Dude, like it's just again like a random ass Google whatever voice, right? But like she goes between resting bitch face to like, I'm gonna stab you, to like let me whisper sweet nothings in your ear, to I'm gonna stab you, to like let's scream everything through a microphone. It's like, what the hell's your problem? Like figure out some kind of like tonal range or something. Alright, we got Frog Squad. We don't... 7 away, look at that shit. 7 away. You know what though? Wait, maybe they have... Let's be smart for a sec. Oh, we have to go out anyway. What's up, Samurai Edge? Loud TTS lady. We almost, look at this though. We just learned Frog Splash, but only 7 away. So we were about to leave the conveyor, and then that had to happen. So we have one more conveyor trip. But I think I want to go like this. Because what happens if we had... Yeah. Because you guys would have... Okay, let's try that. Oh, no, wait, I can't do that. Because you already fucking have the frog thing. So, okay, whatever. We'll do 2 things then. So I guess there's 2 more trips. Because there's whatever this has for like double and triple techs. And then the last one with Flare. So we at least get to ride this 2 more times. I'm doing pretty good, Samurai. How about yourself, man? I'm a little bit tired from the weekend, but I slept really well over the weekend. You want to be banned? There's only been in 10 years 10 people that were banned here. Like, you have to try really fucking hard to be a miserable, awful person to get banned in my channel. We're almost free, Dana. 2 more. Oh shit, we're using like tonics or something. Oh no, she's kissing herself. One of the Disney shorts that are played here every Christmas is Donald Duck being a tropical jungle. Sorry, in a tropical jungle. And there's a bird making noises like that. I had no idea. You know, I officially felt old, like when I was like 35. So that was 5 years ago, man. Like, where the fuck did time go? When I was like 35, I felt like this like wave of nostalgia hit me, right? And I really wanted to go watch like the old like Warner Brothers, like Bugs Bunny kind of cartoon stuff. And specifically, I ended up buying Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote. And I remember my grandpa used to tape like all the Roadrunner and Coyote like cartoons and stuff like that for me as a kid. So I bought like this like DVD collection of like all the Roadrunner and Coyote stuff. And I felt old then going back and checking that. But it was good. It actually held up pretty well. Exactly, Spot. We didn't ban him.
says, you had the fucking frog thing? What fucking frog thing? Ah. Frog. Frog. Ah. 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 UH. Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm. 8. Listen here, you little shit. Ba 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 ba. Wa ba 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 ba.
Sure. Dude, yeah, it's like the one movie that I'm... Thank you, Pre-Room. It's the one movie that I'm actually looking forward to seeing.
With no common sense.
What the fuck? Like, I'm not a movie person at all. Like, why did she scream? I don't understand. She dying? What's going on? Why? Wow. That was disturbing on so many levels. Wow, alright. I'm glad that we all got to experience that together. That was horrible. Okay, wait. I need to switch to... I think slightly, man. Okay, one more and then we can get out of this conveyor thing. It's only been like 2 fucking hours, dude. I want to move away from here. So we need... Okay, wait. You learned your shit. You don't have shit yet. So this is the last one, I think, for now. And then we can just leave.
Chess Scholar says, chess, chessy, chess,
I saw your
chess,
message bit, and yeah, absolutely.
CH. Yo, your 6.ch, your 6.ch, coming. Chess, being coming. Chess.
Because you wrote that in there.
Coming camo. Chess.
Here, I'll write also, in case you didn't see that bit, but I responded to your message. So the only other thing is, I don't think there's a world that I use Like I think I think we're a Chode fan for life. But like no matter what, I think Beppis and Chode are on the team. So I don't think I was gonna say there's a world where we use Luca and Marley together with the robot. So I don't think I'm gonna come back. But you know what? We might as well do. We've been on the conveyor for like 2 hours, man. So at this point, we might as well do one more, because that way they get all their texts just in case. But Luca Jim, the one and only. I say Lucha, but I also say Luca sometimes. Like it's a coin flip sometimes. I don't know why I do that either. If I had to hard commit to one though, I would call him Lucha. But I definitely sometimes still say Luca. Alright, I know everybody has been on their edge of the seat for like the last like 2 hours. And I'm sorry to be disappointing, but we can almost leave the conveyor. We just have one more of these things to go. That's it! Oh, we didn't even do this whole section actually. Like there's an entire section for this robot. We've just like ridden on the conveyor for the last 2 hours. We didn't actually go inside yet. You know what? That's nice of you to say, but I understand people, alright? People are here for the conveyor belt. I know how it is on Twitch. Had I not decided to stream this conveyor belt for the last 2 hours, 0 people would be here, guaranteed. Like, this is what you all came for sure. Okay, so, wait, yes. We need to leave here though first. So we have one more trip at least, and then that's it. I think we learned all the techs that I care about anyway. Because I guess the only other party combination would be... Because we have these two, right? And then I guess we would have... Well, I guess there's some other ones too, but there's no way. No matter what, this guy is in the party. Like, I'm gonna use the robot. So... There is a very small chance that these two come along, but I think it's gonna be like that or the frog. So, provided that these two maybe, there's whatever these guys have for text, and then that's it.
Dollar says. Edge, 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 edge,
Thank you, Chef Scholar.
How do I?
Oh, we actually have 0 MP. So I'm kind of tempted to just be like, you know what? This was... Yes. I'm kind of tempted to be like, you know what? This is the shittiest Chrono Trigger stream ever, probably on Twitch. And then we just continue tomorrow, because we did all the leveling shit, at least. We don't have to do anything else. I don't know. I also don't know how you explain that to your tax person. Maybe you just don't report that part and be like, you know what? I've made mistakes. But like, we basically spent like 3 hours on the conveyor. Almost anyway, so... what's up, Steely Pat? I'm gonna let you down, unfortunately. We only have this. This is the last conveyor belt ride, so you came at the wrong time. No, keep going. Yeah, it's up on. Hey man, we were here for like 2.5 hours at least, so there was a lot of conveyor belt gaming.
Ciao, also men pay cha 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 cha. And then fuck. What is fuck? You don't know fuck? Fucking fuck.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. I was saying, like, I know nobody would be here if I wasn't on the conveyor belt, so. Alright, that actually might be it for me. Like, I don't know what else to do that I can do in like 20 minutes before I need to go figure out some kind of lunch. So this was a great stream. We basically spent the entire time on the conveyor belt. Like, great fucking job. But you know what? It had to be done, right? Oh wait, you know what? Let's actually switch the party before we're done. Because like, no matter what, I would have had to do that at some point. So I think we're still gonna go like this. Yeah, we needed money, we needed everybody's magic, or like tech skills, we needed all the double techs. The only thing I don't know which one I want to use here.
4 meters 8 VU 89 GFH 9.
Wow.
DWURU BPP says
It just pronounces everything for you. So I think we go... You know what? Here, we're gonna do this. We'll leave it up to chat. We'll make it absolutely chaotic too. So we'll allow extra votes for the last, let's say, 3 minutes. Say Frog or Marley, and that'll be our last. There you go. I don't either. The only reason that I would is because she has like haste and cure. Yeah, vote. We'll figure out. We'll leave it up to you guys because it's gonna be one of these two for sure. Like no matter what, unfortunately she's not here, so it's gonna be one of these two. But I've never really used Frog, and I've never really used these guys. So did I even make the poll? Wait, what the fuck? Oh yeah, I did make the poll. Okay, go vote in the poll thing. I think there's like one person voting in the poll right now. It's just like spamming Marley. I did kill Magus. Chat didn't cry too much though. That's the ending that I've never seen before in Chrono Trigger, is keeping Chrono dead and killing Magus. So I don't know if that's a thing or not. Please legitimately, like, don't tell me what happens or whatever. But I've beat this game like 3 or 4 times, and every single time that I've beat it, Chrono was alive or Magus was alive. The other save file that I have still has like Chrono and Magus there. But... It's pretty hard to kind of intentionally do that, right? Like I feel keeping Chrono dead by default is kind of awkward.
Says, I came in on a conveyor belt. I never moved at a steady pace. All I wanted was the cardboard felt, but you threw me in the wrong space. Yeah, you misshipped me. Verse 2. I put your parcel in the queue.
I don't know what this is from.
It's caught on the incline. The friction coefficient grew.
Man, like nobody's voting or nobody cares about Frog.
Pre-chorus. Don't you ever say I let the transit stray. I
say
will
it.
always
Vote. You have infinite votes, by the way.
Guy,
like this is your chance to sway the hand of democracy. Like democracy doesn't exist here.
4 meters 8 VU 89 GFH9 DWU.
Yeah, you have act. Okay, there you go. Now people voted that they could figure out if. Oh, Frog immediately winning.
Aspiring comedians here, and I need to give you guys some tough love. You ain't got it. Your day job, that's your job. Don't quit it. Quit that other thing.
All right, thank you for him. I will definitely do that. Right, you have less than a minute. Is Frog gonna pull this out? That's pretty close to tied, man. Okay, I'm actually curious. Whatever wins the vote,
Eskimo
I'll
says.
use as the last character.
Och
Because
sen
to
har man
me,
slut
it's
på
whatever.
pengar igen. Typ. Kanske.
Man, Frog
Nästan.
powering ahead.
Jag måste spara. På Paluda ska jag på Comic Con
Slut.
spendera. För de vill sno mina
Alright,
pengar.
Frog it is.
De snor mina pengar. För
Congratulations, perfect
Och sen
pin for 83 of those votes.
Ba, 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 ba,
Alright, so that's our apparently final party.
ba, ba,
The robot, well,
ba,
we'll say
ba,
Bepis Choding
ba,
glands.
ba, 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 ba.
Hey, I
ba,
contributed
ba,
0 of those
ba,
votes.
Ba, ba,
Thank you,
ba,
Premier.
Ba, 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 wa, wa,
Okay.
wa, 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 ra, da, ba, wa, ba, ba, wa, wa.
Alright, we'll go like this. Thank you guys for hanging out.
Thank you.
We're gonna hear this last second, whatever's going on there. Yeah, I'll continue this tomorrow.
Ga, ga, ga.
Who's on right now?
Chess Scholar says, voted Border Father wrote to 420. You're a person full of Japheth, these people are add up. Preston Villager Salt Safer Things Powers. The question says full.
Let's say, oh man, he's actually on. Okay, we're gonna go raid Apollo. Apollo never streams, man. He's actually on at the time. It's not for my event. And then we have, okay, this has to be the raid message. Tell him that, okay? So please copy that raid message. Thank you, Chess Scholar. But tell him this because every single time that he streams, there's always somebody in his chat that says, "Oh, guess what? You're streaming today." So we're gonna tell him he's streaming. But 100% go say hi to Apollo. Go follow Apollo. Really good guy. He's genuinely funny. He's actually really good in a lot of different games. But apparently he's playing Tetris right now. So probably the most like chat unfriendly game possible. But I promise Apollo's a good guy. I've known him for 8 years or something. But definitely tell him this. Copy and paste it. Maybe it unlocks some VIP slots for him too. But yeah, no worries, trash. Yeah, I usually eat lunch like 9 minutes from now. And there's not really anything I can do Chrono Trigger wise in like 9 minutes, so I'll continue it tomorrow. Thank you guys for hanging out for NES Day. It's always fun. Steaming! Oh god! Whatever, we'll go with the typo. Steaming is fine. Alright, bye.